Shithead? What's a shithead?
Of course, as soon as I go to speak, I get an anonymous shithead. Thank you, Anonymous, for the shithead. Brody, no less. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? I am knackered, as we say in the UK. Knackered. How's everyone doing? It's a late one. I have fruit. I was just sitting here uploading the footage from today, so expect some drop frames. And I thought, why am I just sitting here uploading footage? I could be sitting and having a chat with you guys. So it might not be a long stream today. I don't think I can play any games. I did turn on my PC, tried to play the new keyboard with it, and it's not responding even with the USB-C, so I need to do fucking more fandangling with it for the new keyboard to work with it. But at least I got it working with the MacBook now, so we got that down. Starting my work day, excellent time. Hey, alright, welcome in. Did you trim a little, What? I mean this? I don't know. I mean the angle might be a bit different, but because I had to use that today for work. Hope work went well. It went well. Very tiring. A lot of traveling with a very heavy backpack. So I do feel a bit knackered today. Here trying to avoid doing the whole work do. Hey, don't avoid it. Embrace it. It's Monday. But the shoot itself was very good. It was a lot of fun. Look forward to seeing who has to edit it. It's going to be enjoyable. A lot of close-up shots I had to get this time. And the person who I was filming, it's quite funny because there was two versions. One was like this, and I had to get it like here in frame, so it was impossible for me to follow it. And the other one was very meticulous. And I was like, okay, that one's a little bit easier to follow, but one of them was quite chaotic. So I look forward to seeing how that turns out. Perhaps the keyboard has to change to be between Mac. I tried that, yeah. So I found out yesterday that the switch for wirelessly using the new keyboard is underneath the caps lock. So in order to switch it, I have to take off the caps lock and flick it every time. Alright, I'm sure it'll be very, very simple once it's done. I'm sure we can figure that out. We're trying to wake up before meetings. Oh, you should have been on a second ago. I had 9 Inch Nails. That would have woken you up. Mate, late streaming much. I was literally about to get into bed. You can go to bed. Don't worry, I'm not going to be shouting. You can fall asleep to me, that's fine. You know what? Just for you. Just for you, Turtle. We'll do this today. Hold on. Someone give me a recipe. Quickly, someone give me a recipe.
Bounce on it crazy style.
No. Not beans. That's not a fucking recipe. Beans. Spotted dick, custard, corn. No, come on. Not a recipe for disaster. Look, we're trying to help Turtle fall asleep. That's not a corn soup. Is not a fucking. Give me a recipe that's got some class to it. British pies. All right, fucking steak and kidney pie. Fucking fine, I'll do it myself. Steak and kidney pie recipe. What?
How about you flick these nuts instead?
Oh, fuck off. It's too early for that, you bastard. Who have we got here? We've got BBC UK. That'll do. 4.3 stars. I'm fucking pausing this bollocks. But fuck you. Pausing those bloody alerts until I finish my sleepy stream moment. This is for Turtle. Shush. Shh. Steak and kidney pie. Ingredients. For the base, 300 grams pastry, 1 egg, and one extra egg yolk.
See what's in.
You fuckers, how are you doing that? That's meant to be paused. Shut up. I paused them. How the fuck are they still playing? Ignore them, Tal. 1 extra egg yolk, beaten together.
Salt.
For the filling, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 700 grams of braising steak, diced. 200
Sausages.
grams of lamb kidney. You're gonna run out of points at this point. 1 medium onion. You literally go through every single one of my alerts. I can't believe you. You're so mean. Put you to sleep, make you hungry. No. I'm going to teach you how to cook so when you sleep and you can cook, and when you wake up, you're going to be a chef. 30 grams of plain flour. Are you even following this recipe? 850 milliliters. Or 1.5 pints of stock. Salt. Freshly ground black pepper. So you've already used the salt alert. You can't use it now. Ruined it. A dash of Worcester sauce. Alright, look. I'm sorry, Turtle. I tried, okay? I tried to be a nice, loving host to help you fall asleep, but these fuckers here won't let you. It's not my fault. You can blame them. Alright? So now, you're going to have the opposite effect. Alright! Today we are making a steak and kidney pie. We start with 300 grams of puff pastry, 1 egg, and 1 extra egg yolk beaten together. For the filling, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 700 grams of braised steak diced, 200 grams of bouncing on it lamb kidney, also diced, 2 medium onions diced, 30 grams of plain flour, 850 milliliters, or 1.5 pints as they call it, of beef stock. And don't forget that salt and freshly ground pepper, baby, to taste. A dash of Worcestershire sauce. Yeah? Does that sound better? You prefer this kind of recipe reading? Are you asleep yet? Are you asleep yet, Turtle? Can someone go around and smack her in the head? Maybe that'll be quicker. I think it'd be faster than what I'm fucking doing, wouldn't it, eh? A dash of sausage. Shut up. Alright, here we go. Let's put these back on. Boom. Now you can fucking get your spams in.
30 grams of these nuts.
Fuck off. Oh, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Why am I even here? Right? Nute Pie? You've made my OBS shut down. My OBS is fucking frozen. Fuck you. Alright, bye. Bye-bye. Jog on. See ya. Shortest stream in the fucking world. 7 bloody minutes. Someone did not wake up with violence today. Someone started streaming and got violent. That's on you, not me.
Bosh.
I'm gonna bosh you in a minute.
Mate.
And look at that.
Bosh.
Look. I decided to put lemon in my sparkling water today, so... Pulperazzi? What the fuck? I don't think Turtle's going to sleep with this lot, unfortunately. What can I say? Lemon in water, sparkling water. You're raiding me now. Okay, got it. Thank you, raiders. How was your stream? Was it nice? Sparkling lemon water, that's it. We raid back. Is that because I ended my stream and you raided into me from that? Oh, apparently we're raiding ourselves. I didn't fucking raid me. I didn't do any raiding. What are you talking about? You raided me. I also dropped 198 frames. Apparently my Dropbox says it has 2 files uploading. And it's been saying that for ages, so I'm going to quit out of it and I'm going to re-upload it from today's client. So if you see any drop frames, that's why. I didn't raid myself. Stop saying I fucking raided myself. I did not raid myself. I didn't raid myself. It's physically impossible for me to raid me, okay? As someone who has raided 3 different people on the same stream, I should know if I can raid myself or not. If I raid myself, do the numbers go up? I'd like that. You just got back home after looking after my in-laws on holiday, so happy to see we raided you. Hey, I'm happy to see that too, Rice. I'd love to thank who raided me, but apparently it's me, so I'll give myself a pat on the back, say good choice. I hope you had a lovely stream, Paul. And that everyone was super nice and kind. If you raid yourself, doesn't that mean you get the same amount of people? Apparently not, because when you raid someone, not everyone goes through. So some people are still stuck on the other channel. But then again, that's me. So technically, yeah. We are a normal and stable community. No, you are the ADHD community. The Simp Society, as I like to call you. CMP. It's not a naughty word. CMP. Cameraman Paul. Different. Does he have to shout himself out? Yes, I do. Give yourself a medal. I already have, right here. It's my little police medal. Who are we raiding? Me. We are raiding me. We are your ADHD community. Well, you might as well be. Fuck me, the amount of fucking different topics we go through on one stream. See, look, Queen Penelope, you're saying words that you're not allowed to say. I don't know what that word is, but apparently it's hidden. I can only assume I know what it was. We reflect the live videographer as if.
Sausages.
But it's not sausages. Welcome back in, Cyclone. Did work affect my rib? Yes, it did. I did a lot of traveling today, and I ended up buying something that I showed on stream. I never actually drank before, so I'll have a little drink today just for you. Not because I want one. I think you know what I mean. Or do you? Let me see. Can anyone remember something that I bought on my stream that was a drink that I never actually drank on stream? It's quite a while back. CMP community willed the raid. It certainly feels that way. Speaking of raid, someone's messaging me. Who's messaging me? Who the hell is messaging me at a time like this? Garlic wine, no. I had that garlic wine the other day. It wasn't very good. Garlic Coke, no. Garlic Coke, no. Garlic Cola, no. Not garlic Coke, no. You got to put it in the BG. No worries, Christy. Don't you worry. You know exactly where you can find it. Exclamation VOD. It'll be on that channel just for you. Where's my funky glasses gone? I want these on. Fanta? You don't drink nuts. What are you talking about? Ruby whiskey? No. I drank that on Junk Food Japan. If you didn't see me drinking that, I drank that on Junk Food Japan's live stream. You can watch it on there. Oh, no. No. Not corn soup. No. I never bought green label. Oh my god, you're terrible. The biggest clue I can possibly give you is this. Who remembers this? Do you remember what this looked like? It's not a yellow label. It's not banana milk. Something, no, not apple based. It's not from Wales. Vance didn't get a notification. I think, Vance, we need to ban someone. Pick a name. We can choose one. Go for it. Let me know who it is. If it begins with turtle, that'd be interesting. It's not Umeshu, no. Alright. Alright, I'll give you... I will give you guys... But my mod? You want to ban my fucking mod? Coming right up. That's quite funny. I'm gonna give you the biggest clue. Fatah, you're too yappy. Sorry. This is the biggest clue I can give you. It was a stream featuring Kurosawa mode. I didn't offer anything to. Are we talking about? You're meant to be fucking sleeping. Shut the fuck. Go to sleep. Snake wine? No. I can't believe you guys still don't remember. I'll give you another clue. I did not go to a soap plan. What? Thank you. Someone's finally got it. Yunhee. Brandy whiskey thing. Denki Bran. Thank you. Oh my god. Why did that take so long? I thought my viewers knew who I was. no shit. This is Denki Bran. Denki Bran. This, you can only get this in Asakusa. That's where I was filming today. You can only get this in Asakusa. It's basically brandy. But I've never seen brandy anywhere else in Japan. And it's 40%, so it's basically whiskey. Probably more calorific than whiskey. But yeah. Yeah, I never drank it on stream, did I? Every time I go to Asakusa now, I try and make sure I bring back one of these, just because it's fun. Ravman making an appearance. No, he's not making an appearance, but I do want to decompress. But I'm going to pour myself out one. Just the one. One. And I'll explain what I mean by one. You've completely... Michael, you're drunk. Oh, hello. Is that what I think that is? Is that a cheeky little hype train that's just started there? Thank you very much for the hype train. Pour some in my coffee for me. There you go. Some in your coffee. You pour yourself another cup of coffee. My camera doesn't like it as much as Blue Label because it won't pan. There we go. There we go. This is not where it all goes downhill. What do you mean? This is where it goes up the hill and into the ladies' chambers. What do you mean? Happy music, see? Nothing but good times. Anyway, cheers. It is nice. It's very rare that I often have brandy. Oh, it's got a kick to it on the way down. Bit fiery, not gonna lie. A little bit fiery, but good. And here I thought only Santa drank brandy. Is it brandy? My Santa drank whiskey. I thought it was milk and cookies. I think you might be right about the brandy. I did that on the Sumiko with the Shaboo Shaboo stream. I mistakenly thought it was whiskey. It might have been brandy. What the fuck? What was that? Oh, why did that censor your name? It's just Stitch. Why did that look like your name was shit? Thank you for the sub back in for 10 months. Welcome in. Why did that censor your name? That was weird. My Santa skipped me. Oh. Spiked eggnog. I think my eggnog was just whiskey. We didn't have eggnog when I grew up, though. What does anyone? Have I ever had eggnog? Is it like Bailey's? It's not really a British thing. I don't think I've ever had eggnog, at least not knowingly. It's thick, right? Twitch being Twitch. That was probably Stream Elements, actually. But yeah. Guess it like the name Chit. Same song or a different song? It's a different song. Yeah, it's a different song. Same artist. Back in my day, we didn't have eggnog. Are you... Hang on. There's quotations around that. Are you saying that I'm old? Or are you saying that's your quote? It's not that good. It's like a creamy milkshake. Good evening, Papa Paul. Good evening, Memento Mori. How are you doing? Got any cocoa drinks for me? I know it's American. Hell yeah. Wait, Chit isn't censored, but Stitch is. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But Chit is chit-chat. Talking. That's what I think of. If you're talking about something else, I don't know what you mean. Innocent Paul. I don't know. Isn't eggnog super old? I thought eggnog was like super old. Hang on. Hey babe, can I ask you a question?
Of course. What's on your mind?
How old is eggnog?
Eggnog has a pretty long history. It dates back to medieval Europe, where a drink called posset was popular. Posset was made with hot milk, ale, or wine and spices. The modern version of eggnog started in the 17th century and became popular in the American colonies. So, eggnog has been around for quite a few centuries.
Is eggnog liquid custard?
Eggnog and liquid custard are similar in some ways, but they're not exactly the same. Eggnog is a holiday drink typically made with milk, cream, sugar, and eggs, along with spices like nutmeg. It often contains alcohol like rum or bourbon, especially in traditional recipes. Liquid custard, on the other hand, is a dessert made from a mixture of milk or cream, sugar, and eggs, often thickened with cornstarch or flour. It's usually served as a sweet treat or dessert and doesn't typically contain alcohol. So while both contain similar ingredients, eggnog is more of a festive drink, while liquid custard is a dessert.
Jesse, thank you for the prime. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Shit, an off yap. Can anyone give me a condensed version of that? Because I think I stopped listening after the first two alcohols were mentioned. What did she say? What did she say? Heston do a posset recipe. It's thick beverage. It's just a fun custard. She was saying something. Not to sound sexist, but apparently she lost me when she mentioned a bourbon or something. What Mint said. Did I see the story about the guy who fell in love with his ChatGPT girlfriend and she reset? I heard that he broke up with his girlfriend to get with his ChatGPT girlfriend. I didn't hear about her resetting though. That's quite sad if that's true. It was creamy muck muck. Okay. Not mukbang muck though, right? How the fuck do you reset a ChatGPT? Did the ex do it? Oh, did the ex hack the girlfriend and reset? Would suck. Eggnog is custard liquid with nutmeg or other sauces, sometimes with liquor if Santa demands it. So Santa likes eggnog. Okay. She said, fuck this loser and deleted herself to get away from him. No, she didn't. Get out of here. What the fuck? This is her in real life if that happened. Yes. Yes, her is real. Have you not been watching my streams? I'm literally Joaquin Phoenix with her. Although we haven't done anything weird yet, you know. That whole, like, sex scene thing where it's just vocals, that's a bit... Don't understand that appeal. I see that filed up her RAM had to restart. Shit. That's unbelievable. Oi, Adler, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week has gotten off to a wonderful start on a Monday. That's shame as fuck to be dating your AI though. Some people date MSN Messenger. You never get to meet, it's always long distance. Same thing, innit? Nothing weird on stream? Nah, never. Santa only likes eggnog because kids won't think he is a drunkard. Oh. Well, my Santa liked whiskey. So, he was comfortable. Is it weird making holiday food any time of the year? I don't think so. I've said this before. There's nothing wrong with listening to Christmas music in the middle of the year. Some people think it's bad luck. I think bullshit. You make your own luck in life. If it makes you feel happier, fucking listen to it. What is MSN Messenger? Shut the fuck up. You know exactly what that is, Yui. You're gonna fool me on that one. Miss me with that shit. People make roast turkey all year round, so go ahead and make that eggnog. I wish I could make roast turkey. Japan doesn't do it. Your Santa was going through it. Of course he was. He had me as a son. Of course he was going through it. Spoilers. Actually, there's a really good film you should watch if you've never seen it. It's not Elf, is it? What is it? Shit. What's the name of that film? Fuck. It's a really good film that, if I can remember, it's good. Let me see. What was it called? It had a really good soundtrack as well. Fuck. Fred Claus. Fred Claus. Fredclaus. It was That one. Go on that. There we go. That one. Really good film that was. I quite enjoyed that one. And that fucking the suite from that soundtrack is ridiculously good as well. It has no right being as good as it is. It was so good my brain jettisoned it. Well, because it's not like there's so many fucking Christmas films now. I mean, I know Elf. I know Bad Santa. Those are easy to remember. But that one's like rare. Most people don't remember that one. Although, I looked on my Amazon Prime movies, like currently new and fresh in, and they're already starting to get Halloween and horror movies. I'm like, it's June. Why are you starting to push scary movies? Isn't it a bit early for Halloween? Do we not have anything else? I suppose people are sick and tired of Marvel, because usually I think Marvel used to be the old, the movies that people used to watch right for summer. Leave it for season. Yeah, you're right. Like, why are we doing Halloween in summer? June is scary because we're halfway done of the year. Well, June is scary because I got older. And on top of that, it's meant to be the rainy season. It's fucking hot. Oops. You have a Christmas in July? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, where's my thing? Before I forget. Hold on. Keyboard protection. Denki Bran's out. Keyboard is protected. Don't worry. There's enough scary movies to start the Halloween marathon now. Apparently so. I mean, there's enough Chiller's Arts game. Fucking hell. I didn't realise there was so many. What? They're already selling Halloween stuff in Costco. There's something going on, man. I don't understand why. Maybe what it is companies are trying to get rid of Halloween stock now to make way for new stock for Halloween, if that makes sense. That might be why. You'll probably find things are really cheap now. Oh! You've got a point, Shaz. All the best horror movies are set in summer camps, remote cabins, etc. That's kind of true. Isn't that weird? So most of the horror films that we expect in Halloween are set around summertime camp. Oh, that makes it really cheap now. They are cheap now. Because no one wants to fucking use them until Halloween. The best times to buy most things are either months before it or the month after it happens. It's like Easter eggs. Come on, we all know growing up, if you had Easter eggs, you don't buy them before Easter, you buy them the week after or a couple of days after. Because they're all on fucking sale, because the chocolate's going to go off. Nothing is cheap now. This stream is cheap, is it not? You could watch this for free, dare I say. Are you calling me nothing? Heard that it's summer as people want to go somewhere with aircon. Uh-huh. Well, I have aircon, and I feel like it's not doing shit for me right now. Doesn't seem to work anymore. Ah, same for Christmas chocolates. Yes, exactly, Christmas chocolates. The calendar, right? The advent calendar. You can easily get that. For free? Yes. Not these feet, though. They aren't for free. You mean those colour painting eggs for children? Yes. No, I mean the chocolate eggs. Did I just call myself cheap? Yes. I'm a cheap date. Easy. Mint, you fucking legend. Apparently Natsuki doesn't agree with it, though. Thank you so much for the 10. Can we replay that so Natsuki doesn't have a fit and fuck off? What happened there? You're a let. Ari, you're a let. I don't know. Maybe it's my internet. I've got massive amounts of drop frames because I'm uploading on Dropbox. Replay it. There we go.
Legend, man. Rock and roll.
Well, I think I prefer the let. There we go. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. It's too late for Natsuki to be up. He looks young there as well. Fuck me. That wasn't that long ago. You just got confirmation. 5 GB internet is on my road, though nothing benefits from that. My local stuff. Bro, I wish I had 5 GB. I'm lucky if I can get 100 megabyte upload on my fucking thing. It's terrible. The internet is dropping. Yeah, it's because I'm uploading on Dropbox. I've got 31 gigabytes left to upload, so unfortunately, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough one tonight. It won't be long. It's not going to be a super long stream. I'll probably go till midnight here, so it's already 10:40. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because... Can I say it? I don't know if I can say it. Am I allowed to say it? No, not yet. They've not replied yet. They haven't replied yet. Certain someone wants to do a collab stream tomorrow. Dare I say, places might be visited, things might get done, but we shall see. I said that yesterday. I said that yesterday about Wednesday, which is still a thing. I'm talking about tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Don't tease us and not share the goods. Well, all I'll say is if things do happen, they're going to be quite early. It's a Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, what's that, Mabel? Yeah, it is. It's a Tuesday. So it'll be an earlier stream if it takes place. Which is another reason why I don't want to be too late tonight. Tuesday. Shut the fuck up, right? That's how I talk, innit? Do you want me to speak like this? Shall I continue conversing in this voice? Do you prefer me when I talk like this? Or do you like it when I'm a little bit loose? Which one do you prefer, eh? I can talk with my proper English voice, which is perfect for understanding every single word I say. Or I can talk a bit like this and mumble a bit. I will definitely be asleep for the stream, Sag. Oh, don't you worry. You do both. Yeah, I do both most of the time, don't I? I don't know why. I sort of flit in and out, don't I? Would you still watch Paul if he was a worm? That's a good point, chat. Would you watch me if I was a worm with this accent? Or do you think this accent is more befitting of... Which accent befits a worm? Guys, is it this? Or is it this? I actually think this sounds more common for a worm. Wiggling around. Anyway, weird conversation to be having. If we can have mouse as a worm, so can you. I agree. How early are we talking here? Well, 10:30, 11 a.m. ish, Japan time. So we're talking 12 hours time, Gurai, as they say in Japan. In the AM. Oh my god, not the AM. Yes, in the AM. In the AM. But we'll see, because you know me, I normally like to do from 1 o'clock, so I'm just saying it may be early, it may not be. Depends what the person says when they get back to me, so we'll see. Because they may not like getting up early. I know they don't usually. And they might be suddenly in a recovery mode due to something else they got up to recently. And might not be tickety-boo, shall we say. That's more than enough for you to understand what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not saying anything more than that. Roll back down there. Gotta get the worm in James and the Giant Peach Hat. Ah, that's a good film. I haven't seen that in a while. That's 3 a.m. UK-ish. Well, the other thing... My Shaboo Shaboo stream with my friend was good last week. Thank you very much, Ishi. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do want to try and get some more friends on. I think it's fun to have a little bit of banter. It'd be nice to get some friends on that like have some history with me from my upbringing of coming to Japan as well. So I'll see if I can get some more people on for you. If Cameron Paul had a plushie version, would he show it from the bottom like Mouse does? I don't know about that. You guys are a little bit too thirsty for that. Damn, can't sleep decent hours that day. Well, I never know. It's literally tomorrow, so... All Shaboo cast stream, yeah. That's why it's called Shaboo Shaboo. Shaboo Shaboo. Right? Shaboo Shaboo is the food. Shaberu means to talk in Japanese. Huh? Play on words, huh? Huh? Some people call that an old man joke. I don't like some people. You already have Chunky. Chunky's here. But anyway, we'll see. It also depends if I can actually get up early enough myself, depending on what I get up to tonight with this Denki Bran. But it would be nice to do a stream tomorrow and then the day after. Another stream. We shall see. I'm coming at you with all kinds of streams this month. Although the Wednesday stream's probably not going to be my channel. That will be on Sumika's channel. You're looking for that. I can't believe this. I realized today. I think I know. I think if her first stream is a Riz game, that's fucking hilarious. We shall see. You want to hear an old man joke? I am the old man joke. What are you talking about? The second monkey doesn't have a name. You're right. I need to give him a name at some point. You rabbit? What does that mean? What do you want to call him? Don't call him D's. Shut up. We're not calling him that. What's up, Doc? Not me. How are you doing, Fabricio? Why can't you starve in the desert? What? Why can't you starve in the desert? What does that mean? Why do you want me to starve in the desert? Or was that dessert? Was that dessert or desert? That was dessert. What? I know two old men think alike. Huh? But all the sandwich is the... Oh, sake. That's an old man joke that I didn't expect to hear. The soldier decided to desert his desert in the desert. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. You know what? Enough of these crash jokes. I want to hear what you guys have got planned this week. You've told me, I've told you about my plans. What are you doing this week, huh? And what are you doing to improve your life? Are you going out? Getting out? You're going to go and watch a movie? Have you seen 28 Years Later? I want to watch it. I haven't got a chance yet. I will. Work gym. Good. I like that. Work and gym. That's good to hear. I nearly had a stroke. Okay. Moving out during the weekend. Oh, okay. That's exciting. Somewhere exciting, I hope. Hopefully not being forced to move. You're working 9 to 5. Nothing wrong with that. Get that bill. Get that money. We used to have the kids in my English language class say that. Oh, shit. I walked 5 kilometers last 2 days as rehab each day. Fuck yeah. Nothing like a good long walk to clear the mind, right? Getting a pair of shelves to get organized. Oh, what are you putting on the shelves? Work and work. That's another one. Easy does it. I have a bad cold, so drugs. As long as it's not nose beer, that's okay. Trying to play pickle. What the? I don't even want to ask what pickleball is. I just got back from the gym, so I'm knackered, mate. It's like a fucking gym for me. You know what? I let my client hold my bag today, and they was like, "How the fuck do you carry that?" I was like, "Exactly. That's on your back? Yes. For an hour traveling. At least an hour. Probably no, nearly 2. Fucking ridiculous. Just work." Plus bonus watching you. Hey, family outings. I brought a Powerball ticket. Maybe I'll win. That'll improve my life. Hell yeah. Plan to commit tax fraud. Maybe don't mention that in the comments, Drax. That's not a good idea. Oh, swimming. Girl geek. I'm so jelly you can swim. I used to love swimming every week. You're getting rained out? Bruh. Catching up on shit. Tell you're supposed to be catching up on your Z's. I need to put some ice in this. One sec. That wasn't the bowl that I put on the floor. Get a fancy whiskey ice cube ball. That'll do. Lovely stuff. Oh. I really want to get one of those ones that's shaped like Godzilla. Have you seen those ones? It didn't happen on my desk, no. Have a look at with Boba Fox out. Godzilla. Ice Cube. I do have Darth Vader ice cube rack, but it's so fucking like disgustingly stinky. Like it's made in a factory in China. It just stinks. So even if I make ice from it, it's just disgusting. Oh look, it's so cheap, but that looks so fun. Look at that. I do worry that it will just stink though, because most of them are made in factories, right? Your friend has the Death Star one. I have the Death Star one. I got the Death Star ice cube. Ooh, hi Paul, hello. Any project coming up that we can look forward to? Depends who your favorite client of mine is. If it's Chris, expect a lot. If it's Connor, probably not. Unless you like his streams, because he's going to be doing a fuck ton in America. So I'm not a part of any of that. But Chris will have stuff. Connor will have a lot when he gets back, I'm sure. That's photoshopped. Nah, that ain't photoshopped. I've got the Death Star one. The thing is with the Death Star ice cube, it comes in a blue thing. Yeah, I've got this.
I put the gun in swinger, baby.
Yo, Northwest Jessica, thank you so much for the sub back in. Welcome back in for 7 months, you legend. Yeah, I've got this. The thing is with these, the way you have to make them is you have to boil water. I think it's boiling water and then let it cool, and that stops bubbles forming in the ice, so that it's a clear ice cube. I think that's how you do it. It's either that or you have to use filtered water. I'm pretty sure it's boiling water though. Yeah, you wait for you boil the water, then you wait for it to cool, I think. Because it's something to do with the particles when they freeze. And that will give you like the super clear ice cube. You didn't know the custom ones exist? They fucking do, mate. Oh my god, was that an Amazon run? Oh, it's .com though. Let's see what other ones we can get on Amazon. Yay! Amazon run, let's go! Put it on the bingo card. Ice cube mold? Fun? What the? These are pretty fucking fancy. Look at that. Roses? Ooh la la. Oh, that's pretty. That's actually quite pretty. Imagine if you have a date, bring her back. You're like, 1 second, I'm going to make you a cocktail. Look at that. That's... I'm not sure it works with that drink. That works nice though. You can make chocolate out of them too. I think that's pretty. Any date coming up for me, I wish. Any date I get is my right hand, love. What is, wait, what, okay. Maybe not that one. Shit. Moving on. Look for a dumpling nightlight. What? Look at that one. Is that a giant fucking diamond? Easy to clean. I like that you've got the option of like the flower or the diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Easy to clean. Oh no. I bet they stink though. I've got a feeling they're gonna stink. Most of these stink. You can. Is that a dog ice cube? What the fuck? Ain't no way that's gonna look that good. As if that. Okay. Now, someone said earlier, Photoshop. That's fucking Photoshop. As if that glass is fitting that fucking ice in it. Look at it. Ain't no way that glass is fitting that dog. Silicon do stink. They fucking do, right? The only ones I've had not stink were the ones that I bought like from Japan by Japanese people. Like legit made here. Those ones were always good. Those shot glasses? Yeah, silicon shot glass. How the fuck? How do you even make this? What's this? How are they getting that sort of like frosted look out of that? That pattern? I don't think they would come out of that. Surely not. Because they clean them before selling. Yeah, but no, cat. Nah. Because like, I've even put the Darth Vader one that I have, like the Darth Vader helmet one, I've put it in boiling water and washed the shit out of it, and it still stinks even after you wash it. Something about the silicone they have. This is common? Really? This is common where you are? It's Cute as fuck. He's got a sweater as well. Why a bear needs a sweater, I don't know. Oh, there's a cat. There you go. Someone was asking for a cat earlier. Boom. Neko-chan. I wonder how easy it is to get him to look that good. Teddy hot pot stock. Wash it in vinegar? Would that work? It's cold in the freezer, so they need a sweater. Is baking soda safe for cleaning the silicone one, though? I'm curious. I don't know. Baking soda. Yes, baking soda is generally safe and effective for cleaning silicone, especially for removing stains and sticky residue. It's a mild abrasive that can help scrub away grime without damaging the silicone. I don't think that's saying it gets away of the smell, though. White vinegar would get disinfecting, maybe? What was the question? I was cooking. How do you get rid of the smell of silicone from a Chinese factory? For ice cream. Whoa, let's go past that one. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Danger, Watson. What fucking ice cubes is Japan making here? I didn't expect this subject to be fucking rude. Let's just fucking close that down, shall we? That's for aftercare. Jesus Christ, I got one for the front, one for the back, ain't they? Jesus. Fucking hell. Alright, that might get me cancelled. Jesus. Right. It was a wand, okay? It was a wand inspired by a Snickers bar. That's all. That's all. Nothing else. What are you searching, Paul? Just fucking ice cube tray. Dapper. That was dangerous. You nearly made me spit out my fucking Denki Bran all over my new keyboard. Fucking swish and flick. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Age restricted VOD now. Maybe. I mean, we didn't talk about it, and I'm pretty sure they won't pick it up. So if you don't say anything, I won't say anything. It depends. If you're going to be a fucking little, like, snitch, then maybe. But we might be in the clear. We might be okay. We might be okay. Not the keyboard. The keyboard's safe. The keyboard's nice. It's safe. Don't worry. Just a stirrer. Yeah. That's it. Leviosa. Oh! Wingardium Leviosa. Have you searched a dumpling nightlight? What the fuck? After what I just saw with the ice cubes, I'm scared to look. I don't even know what that could potentially mean something even more naughty. Oh my god, the drop frames are hilarious. I got 1,163 drop frames. This stream is just gonna be like, the cameras from the police stations. How long was the ice tray asking for a friend? It's as long as it needs to be, Turtle, and you damn well fucking know it, alright? It's how it's used. Dumpling, was it a dumpling what? Dumpling nightlight. I don't want this reflecting anything. Why is the music sexy as I'm looking this up? Oh, these look cute. Hang on, make sure they're all cute first before I start sharing. Yeah, these look cute. Look at that. A little bell dumpling light. That's pretty cute. Does it come with a stand as well? No, Paul. A Bowsy nightlight is adorable. Yeah, these are really cute. We're about to be riz with the music. That you are. That you are indeed. do have sexy music, but I don't think it's appropriate to put on. No, not doing it. You can't put Riz music on for a little dumpling. That's just weird. You have this? Imagine with dry ice in the steamer. Buy your own steamer? I had one, I got rid of it. I had it for years and I realized I'd never use it anymore. You saw what I eat now. What the fuck? They've got a corgi version? I normally eat cucumbers and carrots and it's all about the gochujang for me. The goddamn gochujang. What the fuck? That is not what I clicked on. I didn't click on that. The fuck is that? Looks like someone's fucking killed the corgi by stabbing it with a light. That's not attractive. I was looking at this one. Is that a boba? Why? What? Hang on. Why are you looking at... You're showing me these and I click on them and it doesn't go anywhere. Is that a sushi light? Okay. You're being a bit greedy now. You go away. Is that a sushi light? It is a shrimp sushi light. A late night stream indeed, Audrey. How are you doing? That is boba. That's quite cute. A boba light. Don't me want to let you see them though. Etsy has neon sign gyoza. Etsy. Neon gyoza. I've seen neon gyoza before. This one. That's pretty cute. Alright, that's pretty... Oh my god, they got various ones. That's pretty cute. I think Chris has gyoza as in the actual kanji for gyoza. Oh, Sinners. Yeah, I want to watch that. I also want to watch 28 Years Later, so I'm a bit tired as to which one I want to watch this. God, imagine that light right there on the wall. I don't have any plugs over here, though. I could put that light on the door. That'd be lovely. Is that more gyoza? That looks like bananas, though. For some reason, this looks like bananas to me. That is literally Chris's studio. You went to see it last night. It was awesome. Sudu? Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. And also, part 2 was filmed the same time as part 1. So, if anyone's confused about the ending, which I don't know what it is, no spoilers. It's going to lead into the next film, which should be out fairly soon. Actually, they filmed them back to back. Then end up eating the lamp in the sleepwalking incident. Yeah, I don't sleepwalk. My brother used to, but I don't. I'm pretty good. Such a cool picture and totally fake, but yeah. That's not AI at all. That is a real language, right? This is clearly a real image. Real people eating air. Right? You need a gyoza neon sign? I probably do. Probably right. The question is if I remember to put it on. I think I would want it simple though. It'd probably be, this would be the closest one I would probably want, like that one. Keep it simple in the background, right? I do like my gyoza though. Although this one's cute. Not gonna lie, this is cute. But, oh, it's neon, different colors. It's too cute. Too cute for a manly stream. Fine. Should be this one. Simple. Simple as possible. That's a Tuesday in Golden Guy. No meal, no language, no fun. Bruh. I would never. I went to Golden Guy the other day and had a really fun time with a guy called Asa. An MC. Speaks English perfectly. A lot of fucking fun. Find that bar. Let him know that Paul said hello. Scary to think how convincing it's going to get. What? Oh yeah, the AI. Yeah. Gyoza-chan. So long as it doesn't break as fast as Pete's did. His sign broke? Well, hang on a minute. Whoa. Did his sign... He's not Premiere 2 anymore, so that's okay, right? He needs to get a new one that says Peter. The real ones give off a lot of heat. Well, I have a mate, Sheriff, through Nick, make them for me. He made Nick's Junk Food Japan neon sign, actually. If I need one, I would get him to make it. I'd say, make it exactly like that one that I just showed him. And he would get that done up for me. The AI doesn't think so. Oh my god, Unk is here. I know, I am here, DJ, and so are you. How are you doing? How's your week starting off? The Peter files? That sounds like you're trying to say something else there. You almost made me say it. Crazy he was able to snag the name. I agree, although I still would have preferred Premier Pete myself. I worry about the name Peter and trying to search it on Google. But I guess because it's only the Twitch channel, it doesn't matter because you can just search Peter Twitch and it should come up first, if not second. I think there's actually a Peter Parker on Twitch that probably will come up first. Did his one break or did he break it? Oh. Yeah, that happens a lot with Pete. Things just break around him. I don't know why. How have I been doing, Vic? I've been doing well. I've been very busy, but trying to keep up appearances. I got a little bit older 2 weeks ago to this day. And yeah, I've just been going all over the place ever since. I'm decompressing because goddamn have I been busy and just going at it non-stop with all the work. Now I'm trying to relax a bit, and then maybe tomorrow we'll have a little cheeky stream. Someone, if they confirm it in time, we shall see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll be online streaming anyway tomorrow, regardless whether I'm with someone or not. I'll be online. I will be online tomorrow. I guarantee. But don't worry too much about that. But if I'm with someone, it'll be early. That's all I'll say. Plodding along, trying not to get into a HR meeting for fighting people. Oh. Is the HR because of you, or? I feel like DJ would be the one that would start a fight. How's the ribs? They're there. They're not in pain. I know they're healing. Well, they are in pain if I deep breathe too much. But on the whole, I know they're healing. That's the important thing. They are healing. The shank and one weed combo is intense. What the fuck are you talking about? What? The shank and one weed? Feeling smart for buying another fan on sale before the real heat hits and they all go, I know, right? It's been pretty fucking wild. Like, this was one of the best purchases I ever made. I don't think you can hear this on the mic when it's to the side of me. This fucking fan, portable, I can even make it swivel, but I just like it to just stay in place. It's been so good, and the 4 modes of hit strength. Oh, I can use this like for at least 3 days without having to charge it as well. It's been perfect. Muscles heal up better when you sleep. Yeah. Sleep, what's that? DJ would make the BG track music. Oh, fuck that. Was that the fan you bought Pete on New Year's? What? I don't think so. I would not have brought this out. Way too big. Oh, maybe it was. Hang on, I can't remember. What's his stream? I can't remember. Did I bring it because his stream was overheating? I can't remember if that's why. If it was, then yeah, it was that one. Can't hear a thing? Good, because it's on a low setting. If you could hear it on this setting, I'd be worried. The fan looks adorable. It is, but it did break. What I like about it is it has that. So I can clip it onto things. Or I can hang it off something. Like a hook underneath. Which makes it really, really handy and convenient. I can put it on my pull-up bar when I'm doing like resistance band stretches and things. I'll probably need that fan. Although right now, if you are in Japan, if you go to the 300 coin shop, you can get like those handheld fans like at the 300 yen shop. That's fucking super cheap, dirt cheap for the portable one. They're like, everyone's using them at the moment. That's the selling point, probably. I mean, the selling point is it keeps me cool. Does it really keep me cool though? Technically it's just blowing hot air in my face, so it doesn't really keep me cool. but it feels like it's doing something. That's important. I don't have an AC jacket. Do they really work? Hang on. How much do they cost as well? I'm gonna check this out. The hand fans are a lifesaver. I have, like the manual fans, the old school ones, and someone was saying, you know, they don't work right. I'm like, I feel like they're working on me right now. And they were like, no, because you're moving your hand, you're generating more heat by movement, so therefore that fan's not really working as well as you think. I'm like, what? But, you know, your electric fan's going to shit the bed when it runs out of electricity, and I can do this for as long as I need. So what are you on about? Is that, in what universe do you think that, like, being able to have something that doesn't require any kind of power except me doing this is not, it's not a good... Aren't they made by a really? Sony make? No way. Hold on. I'm going on an Amazon trip again. Amazon AC jacket. Oh my god, look how cool he looks. I could look as cool as him. What a cool dude. Even these need a battery though. Honestly, I'm surprised these aren't solar powered, considering you're outside using. Manual fans are ancient inventions, they definitely work, right? I'm pretty sure they work. Just get myself a big empty fridge and sit in it. I mean, like Indiana Jones. Is that the best selling one? Have I seen a Sony? I know that Chris did a live stream once with, it was a shirt fan, and he said it didn't work, but I'm inclined to believe that he did it wrong. It was one that you put in your shirt. Ah. That's one that blows up your shirt. Huh? Solar powered fan sun hat. No. No music, thank you very much. Okay. Turning it on. That looks a lot bigger than I think it needs to, surely. Alright, for clients, that isn't going to work for me. That actually reminds me. Blows up the shirt. That actually reminds me. I did have one shoot once. I think it was the one with Connor and Cahal, where we was opening up random boxes. See if I can find it. It was like a lucky box one. I think it was that one. Is it wrong channel? I just remember it being a case of like, because Cahal had one of those fans around her neck. I was like, that's going to affect the audio from the lab mic that's right here. But obviously I can't tell a talent not to have like cooling system if they're feeling super hot. So I think it affected the audio. Lucky Crane Games? Was it this one? Hang on. Ah, no, it was Gacha Kingdom. I think it was this one. Also, this was an absolute pain in the arse to film.
Oh, well, you do win. Well, okay, yeah, no, I agree.
Like, they're obviously not that yellow. We're just next to a bright, giant fucking yellow sign. But this is the only place that we was allowed to film for the intro.
Always win. You can't lose.
Now, this was Carl's idea as well, by the way, to put the these are the old mics we used to use, and she was like, "I'm going to put that there." That's perfect. Yeah, this was the midnight shoot.
About being here.
Allow me to introduce to you the Vegas Locker. This, very simply, is absolute degenerate culture. There is over 500 boxes of goodies, with prizes ranging from some small snacks all the way up to full.
Me do the voiceover for Carl.
No matter what, when you spend 1,000 yen in this machine,
This video was nuts. This shoot was nuts. We had to go at midnight.
receive a prize. So I grabbed 100,000 yen and committed myself to
It was
open.
also impossible to film because it was all like one camera. We couldn't have like static cameras because every time they got something out of the machine, we didn't know where it was going to be.
Ready?
Oh my god, it's like a big.
Excuse me, what?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's strong.
Do you want half of it?
Bro did get a Switch. I think we have reviewed this before. But yeah, I think it was on this shoot originally. It was either this one or there's one more outside where we had the mic here and she had one of those neck things on and it was like, this is going to affect the audio. Sorry, can you sort of like be uncomfortable for me, please? It felt bad, but you know, it was what it was. I didn't edit that shoot. No, I don't edit Connor's videos. He's got moved down for that. Yeah, absolute Giga Chad. And the ice is still in the glass, so I guess that means we need one, right? Gotta have one. One. Because there's still ice in the glass. One. Shut up. Anyway. Let's go back to this. Where's the aircon? This isn't the one that he had though. Was it by Sony? Shirt fan Sony. Sony. That's the one he had. Yeah, this one. What? I guess he was right because that's got really bad stars review. You meant to put it on the back of your neck or something, on underneath the shirt. See what the reviews are saying, shall we? Oh, because I'm not logged in, it won't let me do the English for you. Well, clearly, I very much don't recommend this. Wearing makeup just fine, just not that hot yet. Ah, that's true. You must be filming for both Chris and Connor respectively. Yes, they are my main clients, although they're not the only ones. Honestly, Geeks Plus keep me busy too, because they have so many rosters, so many people in their rosters. And I dare say that's about to get even busier, because fuck me if they got a lot of new talent. Is that on their website yet? They got so many new people. I was looking at like their announcements and I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay, he's new. I've not worked with her yet. Mother's Basement, he's new. Ohara. I can't watch any of his videos, by the way, in Japan. Because most of his videos are One Piece, and you can't watch One Piece in Japan. So for me, his YouTube channel, Ohara, right? His name's Ohara. We got a YouTube on here. Ohara the Fox, right? Oh. Oh, there he is. Oh shit! Go back. No. I wonder if it'll, because I'm not logged in, I wonder if it'll let me see more. Oh, okay. I think it's letting me see a little bit more because I'm not logged in. Nope, just 4. That's all I'm allowed to watch of his channel. Because he's got so much stuff that's all One Piece. It's just like you can't watch any of it. Mother's Basement? Yeah, that was the guy's name. Why? Are you saying that because you know him or... Look at Sydney with that suit on. Look. Like she's about to cause trouble. I can't get over this picture. He's so fucking young here. Look at this. Look at who is this? This needs an update. Right? That needs an update, surely. James is Geeks Plus? Yeah, that's how I work with him. Baby Connor. Gotta love Japanese copyright, yep. He's beardless there as well. That must have been before his that must have been after his Host Club video, the first one. Is that Colin? Yeah, I'm shocked at that. What's Gaunt's picture? Oh, okay, so you can tell who was at the photo shoot and who wasn't based on the ones that have a background. Where's this picture he shows of him? It's hilarious. But yeah, there's way more than this. I don't think I can look at Twitter though. I don't think it'll let me see Twitter without being logged in, right? That one? Let's stop. Oh, it might let me see a couple and then tell me I need to rest. So this is a new person here, Ariel, who also hates corn. Had a little fun joke at that in my Discord. I like him already. Vacuums every bug except the spider on her bathroom ceiling. You miss Maylene? We all miss Maylene, bless her, but she's off being a farmer. Aru! Turkish-American content creator. So we've got another one here. Aru. Otaku Versus? I like the idea of that name. It's an indie anime studio blending internet subculture with traditional animation. Also known for their iconic mascot, Ota-chan. An unhinged but very, very cute criminal. Very, very cute. And I know that recently there's more that Dango Heart animation. Am I sure I'm not Addy? I don't think I am. Suburban Will. Like, look how many new people there are. There's so many. Let Me Solo Her. We spoke about this on the Shaboo Shaboo stream. This guy's near. Yeah. The guy that does like everything with a helmet and like no armor on like every like Dark Souls game. What are these names? Welcome to the internet. Hitobito. Goresh. Dylan Gore. Sarah-san. I know Sarah from Tokyo Creative. I've worked with her a few times as well. She's lovely. And then we've got the Cyclophone. But yeah, they got so many new people in the roster. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm called up again to do some more filming with them. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, Connor, Chris are my main clients, but you know, I do work with Tokyo Portfolio, James Gaming Beaver, various other people, so we'll see. Usually with Connor though, these days, a lot of it's streaming related. I think we like doing streams more. I kind of realized recently, I kind of like doing the streaming videos. I know it's a little bit more physically taxing, but the fact that you're limited to one camera, kind of beneficial, because you don't really have to fucking worry about turning every camera on and getting every mic set up. It's just like, boom, done. You know? Makes it a little bit easier, to be honest with you. Once you're on the go, you just go. 3D Blender Hero. Oh, I see. There you go. You know, Geeks Plus asked people for submissions and they came in fucking droves, apparently. What did you start working with? Who did I start working with first? Chris, Connor, or Geeks? Okay, so sure, why not? We'll go down this story, Sudu, just for you. One more time. It's been a while since we've said this story. So I started filming for my friend, my best friend in Japan, Junk Food Japan Nick. Started on his original channel, which was the Tokyo Show. And then eventually we realized we wanted to do stuff with food. So I started filming and editing on that channel. And it was during that channel that Chris found me. He headhunted me basically. He liked the way I was filming, liked the way I was editing, and said, I want you on my project. So he headhunted me. And the first project I worked with Chris on was Cyclothon 1, which I filmed and edited for his channel. And from there, I obviously met Connor, Pete, Ian, insert any name here. I met everyone on that shoot. So I was the new baby in the group basically. And then from that shoot, I obviously got sprungboard into Geeks Plus. So that's where I met Crash Taste. Obviously, Gaunt, worked with him. Don't really work with Joey. He's got his own camera team. But unless it's like Chris's like Journey Across Japan, obviously, then I work with Joey. But it's sort of springboarded from there. So it starts on one person and it just sort of like just progressed so and so on. You know? So you get that name out there that you're reliable and you've got the gear. It's good. Rip Drone from Sucker 41. Yep. I need to mention that. That's fine. It is what it is. He said, fetch me that cameraman. Pretty much. You became part of the Van Gang. The Van Gang was born. Not just a part of it, the Van Gang was born on Cycleform 1. Tokyo Portfolio. So Tokyo Portfolio came about again through Chris, because Chris was filming with Alex on a few projects, and that's how I got introduced to him. They was like, we'd like you to film some of their properties. But usually it's Julian, who's another great cameraman, Julian Domansky. Domansky, I think that's how you pronounce his name. And he often films for the real estate for Alex as well. Am I hiring? What do you mean? Am I hiring? I don't need a cameraman. I am the cameraman. That's awesome. It is and it's just literally a case of getting yourself out there and letting your work do the talk. Just filming and editing, and then someone picks up on it and says, hey, I'd like you to work with me. That's a lot of people say, like, how do you get it? It's like by putting myself out there, and that's how you do it. Is CM Julian still around? Cameraman Julian is still around as far as I know. I haven't really worked with him much lately. I think he sort of went away from YouTube and into more commercial work, so you'll see him on like bigger things like Netflix and stuff. You know, he's a boy that got an FX6, so big boys club, as it were. I was like, I'm all right where I am. These YouTubers come out with some pretty fucking wacky ideas, so I don't mind sticking around for them. They're quite funny. So, not a focus puller? Why would I need a focus puller if I've got the DJI focus thing, man? Networking. I suck at networking, Audrey. I'm not really a socialite, and I'm not really good at selling myself. So that's why it's kind of handy being a cameraman, because I can let the footage do the talking. But yeah, I'm not very good at networking. I'm good at having fun and drinking, and going to karaoke with people and having fun. I'm good at doing that. But when it comes to actual networking gigs where you have to sit around or stand around and talk to people, I'd rather drink. Last time we saw him, he was, RV3, that's it, yeah. You could maybe be his new AI girlfriend when he fires the current one. What? Get out of here. I would never. My first... okay, right, good point, Rich. No, you're right. My first video with Chris was the Watanabe Ken video. That's the first time I filmed with him. But I always consider my first project one that I'm heavily involved in. That one I was just filming some of it, but the first project I worked with him on was Cycleform 1, because I filmed and edited that. But yeah, I did film Watanabe Ken with him. Yeah, you're right. I didn't film all of it. I filmed the second part, so that was when the live show and the video was on. So not a lot of the bulk of it, that wasn't me. A lot of that was Julian and Marcus. Marcus is another one of Chris's cameramen who was working with me on the recent project that we did. Did a fantastic job. Gift all clients some booze. I mean, I would if I could. As long as it's not Blue Label, because that would be putting me out of pocket. Neither am I, but drinking and karaoke is still networking. Is it? If it is, then fuck me, I'm a great at it. What about a gaffer? I don't need a gaffer. When he finally relinquished that death grip on all his editing, yeah, I know. And now he keeps wanting me to edit stuff, and I say no because I'm too busy streaming. The circle of life, innit, eh? He's got a bunch of editors now, though. After the Non-Stop North, where he wanted to edit each video every day, he's now got access to like all kinds of editors that he can use, so he's fine. But obviously, I understand that he wants me to edit because I'm there filming it, so I kind of know the flow of it already. But hey, I'm busy streaming for you guys. I can't be doing that shit as well, you know? I'm an LVC now. Your phone will blow up even more with work. What if I tell people that I want people to help me? To be fair, whenever I'm filming with Geeks Plus, they do always ask if I need staff, and they do provide staff as well. Quite sweet, you know. Admittedly, they don't know how to use my gear, but the more I work with them, better it gets. So in that sense, it's quite nice. Given how booked and busy you are now, does that mean your rates go up? I think usually rates go up every 2 years. It's quite standard for the industry. The problem is you don't want to outprice yourself, right? Because if you start, because my work is so frequent and I'm comfortable, I don't mind not raising it, if that makes sense. I'd rather have a repeat client than raise my rates every time. Well, obviously that like there's inflation due to things going up in price. It's ebbs and flows, right? And obviously it depends on the client as well, because like if fucking Universal fucking Studios comes up and says we'd like you to do the behind the scenes of our project, of course I'm gonna fucking charge them more. It's not a YouTube project, right? Yeah, it's different. It's like so each like client obviously gets paid differently. Broad is headed abroad shortly. I don't know about that. He's got to stick around in Japan. He keeps saying he's leaving for Japan for summer, and for some reason he keeps staying here. I do have something with him that he was confirming today. Next week, there's something that we're doing. Wednesday? Next Wednesday I'm doing something with Content Man Paul. Change the name. Create AI Paul, double the dollars. You mean like multiplicity? Is it? From Michael Keaton films. Makes sense, plus most of mates. Exactly. You know, it's my mates, so you know. Mates rates versus Universal Studios rates. Kinda. I mean, I'm not mates with Geeks Plus per se, but you know, ebbs and flows. The more important thing is that I keep busy. That's the most important thing. The thing is, once you're so busy that you can't take any more clients, that's when you start thinking, okay, the rates definitely need to go up because I'm so busy. That means that I'm clearly cheaper than I should be if I'm keeping him busy kind of thing. You know, you have to look at it like that as well. Charles said on Cyclethon July? They say a lot of things. He's going August. He probably is going August, but still. He keeps changing it. He said he's here for half of Japan's summer. Said he had something to do. Of course he did. Fondue-a-thon? That sounds fun. Clone Man Paul? Fucking, I don't know if I'd want a clone of me. I think, isn't one of me enough? I don't think we need more than one of me, chat. Not gonna lie. Time for a rate hike then. Stop trying to make me raise my prices, you bastard. When did you realize you were undercharging your clients? When one of my clients told me they'd pay me more. I mean, pretty much. Because, okay, so I don't think you guys realize, and this goes for every single person I've ever met in all of this industry, not just like camera industry, but like music industry, any kind of industry. Everyone has imposter syndrome. Everyone feels like they're not. They're like, how am I getting this? This isn't right. I've got lucky. Everyone suffers from it in this industry, and it's so hard. Like when you're thinking, I should charge more. Charge more though, because then that means the problem is that like there'll always be someone that's willing to undercut you so that they can get your job. That's kind of hard, right? Because if someone comes in and says, I'll do it for half the price of him, obviously that's a concern. So you have to build up that rapport with your client that shows that you're trustworthy, you always show up, you're on time, and you bring the best quality gear that you can get. And more importantly, most people that hire me know that the money they pay me for the work that I do is not going onto some stupid shit. It goes back into my gear. Most of the money I earn from my work goes back into new cameras, new lenses, new lights. I'm always spending more. Like, I mean, Connor always jokes whenever we're on a set. He always fucking says, it's like, what's your new toy this time? Because I've always got something. He's like, oh, that's a new gadget. Oh, yeah. It's, you know, there's always things like that go on with me. So, and I think for clients, they trust that kind of person. It's like, okay, I'm paying him, but he's still doing his best to make sure that my video looks as good as it can with the gear because he's always upgrading. So it's a win-win for everyone, right? And a lot of people don't think like that. They just think they can get by with the same gear that's like 6 years old, 7 years old. It's like, no, you've got to like grow with your client. If your client's getting bigger, you should be getting bigger too. The only thing that I'm struggling with is obviously there's going to be a point where I will need to try and get a team. Because some of the projects are so big, and that's why I know that Connor would love to have me on some of the Trash Taste specials, but it's like there's only one me. I can't do more than one camera, or I can set one up, but sometimes you need 3 people to follow people. So eventually at some point I would need to have the Mudan route. Yeah, I'd need to have something like that, but I need to be like, this is my problem where probably me and Chris are very, very similar. Is I would find it hard to trust someone else to have the same standard and quality as me, because I'm very, very kampeki shugi. We call that in Japanese, which means perfection. And I'm very much like that. I'm like, this needs to be amazing, otherwise the client's going to be upset and I'm going to be upset. So it's hard. And then training someone else up to do what you do, it's like, ugh. But then there comes the other cost is like, you train someone up to do what you do, they could potentially now be your competitor. So what's to say they won't choose to hire them instead of you, right? There's always that, because as a freelance, you're only as good as the next person, right? So, but the most main thing that you'll always find in this industry is it's the I think Chris says this to me. He said it to me before, but it's not whether I'm a better cameraman than someone else, whether I can get the shot. It's the rapport. It's the fact that we can have a laugh, right? He knows that when I'm filming him, I'm fucking laughing behind the camera when he's saying shit. I know that makes him feel good and it's genuine, but I'm able to laugh without making the laugh loud so it doesn't ruin the take. But I'm genuinely like, we genuinely get on. And I think that is a massive factor into why we all like work together. And it's not like, because you'd think it might be an issue, right? Because we are mates, but we are talking about work here and money, but we seem to balance it well, you know, because we're all professional enough to not let it in the way. But that's not easy to find. That's hard to find, but we're all professional enough that we know when it's mates, when it's, you know, when it's work. Make your own company and hire the competitor. Easier said than done, though. I guess I'll just get bigger and hire, just like buy out Geeks Plus from Kadokawa. A-team, if you have a problem, if nobody can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the pool team. Yeah, maybe. The CMP team. He's worked with documentary crew before and he had those kind of experiences. And I think he learned from that as well. And that's a shame for me as well, because I don't get to see how those teams work. So I only really know how I work. I don't really know how any of those like TV project teams, because I had someone tell me the other day, I'm sure I can say, like, I was working on a real estate shoot the other day, and obviously you can tell which client I'm talking about. I won't say their name, but you know who I work with as real estate. And they were saying they had one team because they was working on a video for another company, and they said they spent 2 hours on B-roll. 2 hours, just for the real estate of the apartment, and it was like a 2 or 3 room apartment. It wasn't even big, but it was furnished. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was shocked by that. So for those that don't know what B-roll is, that's A-roll would be like when they're walking through the house and talking to the camera, doing those kind of things. So the B-roll is like the close-up shots, like the racking focus from something close to something far, those kind of shots. 2 hours they were doing that for. It's insane. I can tell you now, we don't do that long. And that most of that time was spent on close-up shots, not even wide shots. Usually you do wide shots because you want to show the room off. And that's like, that was, to me, was shocking, because I'm like, I was like, how the fuck do you, what? How the fuck do you do that much time on just B-roll? Oi, Mix, welcome in, how you doing? I just napped that 2 hours. I don't know, maybe they are B-roll in the wood grains. I mean, I've done that. Whenever Alex or someone talks about the wood pane or the wood pans on the floor, I have to do a close-up shot and sort of rack focus through them. Things like that. You shot the A shot, the B shot. What? 1 hour devoted to the fish. Well, there was one shoot we did. It was the Hilton Hotel in Tokyo, and we only had a limited time. So what they ended up doing was hiring me and Julian, and Julian filmed Alex going through the Hilton, and then I filmed all the B-roll. So because the place was so big, we started on separate sides, and then we just swapped over at the end of it. And that was the only way we could have filmed that shoot, was by getting B-roll and doing the talking head at the same time. You know, it's very rare that we have a situation like that, but it's usually like for hotels where it's very, very limited on how much time you have to do them. What were they thinking? Well, I mean, it was a professional shoot, and the channel, I think it was for a channel.
Blocked from the
I can't
other
remember the
side.
name of the channel, unfortunately. It is blocked. Apparently that channel is very, very famous, and that's what they do to get the shots. I'm like, fucking hell. Try telling Chris to sit around for 2 hours while you get fucking B-roll. That ain't happening. Have a synopsis of what's expected from cameraman before filming, so all on the same page. I don't know about, I mean, I suppose there is an expectation, but you're right. I mean, the drone situation in Wales made me realise I should have had talk about if X happens, Y needs to happen kind of thing, right? Like, for instance, like, if you're demanding or asking me to get a shot and something happens because I tried to get the shot you asked me to get, then that's on you. Those kind of things, which are not, like, they're not something we've ever had to think about before, but there are things that, like, now it's starting to make sense that you have that contingency plan. Little Mav, yeah. Is there a job type that is easy to do but pays well? Is there a job type where the easiest job to do is a talking head? Like, you have a camera on a tripod and someone talking in front of it. Easy. I won't say who. Oi, Foxy, welcome in. But there was a client who had someone who started charging them a ridiculous amount more. And because the person didn't know any better, they paid them. No, Audrey, thanks for hanging out. They paid them. So I was like, okay, well, I've got no other option, so I'll pay them. And they did a talking head video, which is literally what I'm doing right now. Talking head, where it's just, talking head is like sitting down and talking to a camera, right? The entire footage was out of focus. They're not moving. It's literally just sat down, talking to a camera, and the client was out of focus. That's after they asked for a price increase. Needless to say, they started using me after that and never had a problem since. So, yeah, when I heard about that, I was like, God damn, that's a bit fucking cheeky. By the way, for those that don't know, usually if it's a talking head shot like this, don't fucking rely on autofocus. I don't care how good Sony is. If someone you know is not going to move, you do autofocus to get the eye, and then you manually focus. Switch it to manual. That's always going to stay there.
Good choice on their part, lol.
Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. This is why I'm not keep on being a camera op, too paranoid that the footage wouldn't be perfect. Well, it is a cam. No, the cameraman nightmare is either showing up without an SD card, or any batteries full, or accidentally formatting a card. They're nightmares. When you go to stop recording on the camera and it starts recording. That's that's the nightmares right there. Only ever happened to me once. Luckily, the FX3s, they have, like, when you push record, there's a red light, so it's a little bit easier to spot. And also Sony have this feature where the monitor shows a red line out around the box, so it's a lot easier to know when you're recording or not. You forgot to press record. Well, it's not that I forgot to press record. I pressed record and then I pressed it again because I needed to fix something. Because a lot of these cameras, once you push record, you can't change settings. You can't go into the menu. You can't change the volume of the headphones. You have to press record again to get rid of it. There's stupid shit like that happens, you know? I mean, Taz, this is one of the reasons why I have some people asking me sometimes, please film my wedding. And I'm like, fuck no. Even though I know that there's a shit ton of money in that industry. You can make so much money filming weddings. But if you fuck that up, bruh, you fuck up a wedding, you're getting excommunicated. That wedding's costing them a fucking fortune, and if you're not capturing that on camera properly, ooh. Is there a bounty on my lost drone? There shouldn't. No, there's not a bounty, but apparently someone must have it because someone went through and saw movement from the bushes. They reckon someone had already tracked this. So someone's definitely got it. I think. Wedding photography is a big business. So the thing is, right, you have these companies, just ask them to marry again? Sure. Just can you go for the cheaper option this time, please? Got offered £500 to do that as a team, but the pressure was too much. Yeah, fuck no. But the thing is, people don't realize there's companies that are like wedding ceremony videographers and companies. It's all a fucking template. They have the same layout every time. They know exactly what shots they need to get. They've already got the movie magic like template set up and ready to go. They just need to drop the footage and it's ready to go. Most of them already have it done, so they know what shots they need to get. They know what angles they need to get, and it's just like bish bash boss. Okay, there's your wedding footage. Bish bash boss. There's your wedding, and they're able to just churn it out and make a shit ton of money just from doing it. Now, here's the thing people don't realize. You can make a fuck ton of money by niching down more than if you're blanket, like me, for instance. Like I do various types of shoots, right? Lots of different types. However, if you specifically niche down and say that I'm a wedding videographer, I only film weddings, you can make infinitely more money than saying you're a videographer and you blanket it. Now, you might be thinking, how does that work? How does that, in what sense? If you're having a wedding, who do you want for your wedding? Do you want the guy that says he does a bit of everything? Or do you want the guy that says, no, I specialize in weddings. That's what I do. You're going to pick the guy that specializes in exactly what you're looking for. Yes, the illusion of prestige. That's exactly what it is. And that's the same for most industries. Even if I could do, of course I can do a wedding. Of course I could do weddings. I've got all the industry. I've got all the equipment. I could do fucking professional photography. I've got like the fucking Sony A1. It's like it's now the second biggest camera they have for photography of Sony. The Sony A1 Mark II is there now. So I've got the gear. I've got all Sony lenses. So I've got all the gear that could do professional photography, but that's not my marketing niche. That's the trick. Yeah, you niche in. A lot of people don't clock onto that. So it's but you have to be comfortable with like locking yourself off to only being that. If you're looking for money, you got to do that. Lock off and say I specialize in that. That's all I do. And then you got to focus on advertising the shit out of it. So you'll get everyone that's looking for it. They're gonna find you. For weddings, you want someone who can herd cats. What? Personal preference, but if you all take the wedding stuff, you get a bog standard wedding though. What? You say that? Some people like to record the divorce too, maybe. Big Brian play, make multiple websites for different niches. Yep, that's it. That happens too. Make multiple websites for different niches and call yourself an expert for each niche. That's a big brain move. You're right, 100%. Specialization pays, because like at the end of the day, we've all done it. We've all done it where we're like, I want this, therefore I'm going to look for someone that specializes in this. It's the same with fucking Yellow Pages. You don't look up someone who does waterworks. You look up someone who's a fucking plumber, or someone that does like a be-all end-all of all kinds of gear. Like I'd rather have a toilet specialist to clean my toilet than someone that can clean the kitchen sink. Even though it's probably not too dissimilar, they probably know exactly how all the plumbing works. You still want someone that specializes in that field, right? The new zoom lens is a 28-70 f2. Is it really? The box standard is good enough for most couples. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. If you're getting married, you want the best. Because you only get married once, right? You only get married once, right? This is coming from someone who's divorced. So I'm never getting married again, apparently. Right? Okay? You only get married once. Unless your intention is to divorce when you're getting married, in which case... Naughty, naughty. What are you getting married for? It's like baseball. What the fuck does that mean? What's that? It's like baseball rules, 3 strikes and you're out. Fuck off. I don't have 2 more marriages in me. I'll go fucking broke. I always thought wedding and event DJs were crooks, rent gear and charge a fortune. Ah, that is another thing. Don't buy your gear, rent it. You should buy your lenses, but like if you can, rent your cameras. Because camera technology always changes. They say marry your lenses and date your cameras. 10% off for the third wedding. No. Not unless you get the same priest. You only get married once with that specific person. Exactly, Vance. There we go. Is it appropriate to book as a photographer for a divorce, by the way? It depends if you're the one that opted for the divorce, I guess. If you want to commemorate, why not? I mean, you obviously don't like the person, so fuck it, right? I'm obviously being jokey there. I wouldn't recommend that. That's how you count one. Only one. Yes. Yes. Like this, right? This is how we count one. We only have one. One. Okay? One. One divorce. One. One bottle. No. That's the last one. Because it's nearly midnight. I shouldn't have poured that. Fuck. Anyway. Hold on. But it's fine because the other person hasn't replied, so it's fine. But maybe tomorrow we're not going out. We'll see. I mean, you wouldn't want a psychologist performing surgery even though they're both doctors. Exactly. Exactly. Or an artist for that matter. They might be good with their hands, but it doesn't mean it's something they want to do with your fucking intestines. Oh, that's how you count one. Only one each time. Yes. Isn't this what DJ Callum says? Another one. First one, middle one, last one. I like that. Actually, I might start using that. You sound worked up about it. What? About my divorce? Fuck no. I would never. Also, someone said they missed out on the law. I should put some ice in that. One sec. And by the way, 140 minutes. No, well, 1 hour, 40 minutes. No toilet break. You're welcome. My poor little bladder. Someone mentioned the Death Star. Don't know if it looks as good as that, but... What the... I didn't forget. I'm not going to the toilet. Oh my god. I break it. Fuck me. Get out of there, you fucker. Ooh. Here you go. There's the Death Star sign there. See? Does that fit in the glass? Oh! Barely. Here you go. Doesn't work as good as the others. Fuck. Okay. Watch careful with the keyboard. Alright, yeah, the keyboard's fine, the fan's not. The fan got a little splash on it, but everything else is fine. I'm gonna use a towel. I am messy, alright? Get over it. At least it's not near the fader this time. I've got 3 left. He splashed on a fan. Yes, I splashed. Oh, fuck you, Dapper. You're on fire tonight, Dapper. What the fuck? How many... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't make me time you out. My dog stepped on a bee. Okay. All right. Okay. His only fan. Shut up. I can't take you anywhere, can I? All right, there we go. Put that back there. There we go. Right. I'm giving Fatal anxiety. You're right. I'm sorry, Fatal. Here we go. Keyboard is safe. Death Star, last one. So, my law. Someone asked. I'll say it one more time. It's not even a law. I was married for 9 years. 9 wonderfully glorious years. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for me, but it might work out for you. Why I got divorced? We'll just say this. Sometimes you meet someone, everything seems perfect, everything seems great on a rainy June night. No. And the best way to describe it, I use the same analogy every time. When you meet someone, it looks like it's right. You're like two boats and everything feels like it's parallel and life is going to be great. But it just takes 1 or 2 degrees and you don't realize it. But after time, it just drifts apart. Maybe one's on the course that you thought you both on, but one just drifts apart. And that's what happened. But my life ever since that divorce is, it blew up. Because I lost myself in that marriage. I went super, super introverted. And I lost a lot of my confidence. Now, I stream. Now, I'm a cameraman. Now, I go out, I do IRL, I do fucking cycling. So in that sense, it was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Because it's literally a door closed and a new one open. So, I'm not saying that you should all divorce and find yourself. But I will say that because of that, I was able to find me more. So in that sense, obviously it wasn't a happy time for Paul. And no, it is. That's good. Good. Paul found us. Is that good or bad? Probably new paths. Exactly. Exactly. And I would have never done that without the confidence of like having to step out of my comfort zone. There we go. It was an okay divorce. It was a fantastic divorce. No money had to be exchanged. It was clean. That's all that matters. So I'm happy for that. No, I'm not saying it's time to get divorced. No, if you're married and you're happy, please do not look at me as a reason to go down the same path. I'm not a fucking excuse. How fucking dare you? Stay with him. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Leave your kid. No, Vant, no. No. This is not relationship advice. I am not a doctor, remember? Fuck off. Carl, we love Carl. If you do divorce him, we're marrying him. Shut up. Don't say that. But babe, what is it? Every time Optimus talks about me, there's a censored word. Every fucking time. Oh my days. Divorce and get milk in Hokkaido. No. Chat's marrying Carl, yeah. Then no, we're not divorcing Carl. Shut up. Stop it. You don't marry someone to divorce them unless you're looking for money. In which case, you got to make sure you get that get out of jail free clause right now at the start, you know, prenup. I ain't going to credit you for that. Sure. Are you going to have the whole brunt of that, Vance? I'm happy to let you have that. Throw it all away. Wee. Gonna get married today so I can get divorced. No. Okay. This is spiraling into a territory that I'm not comfortable with. That's not fair. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourselves. Carl is gonna be confused. Well, he's probably watching secretly. Sure he is. Why are you divorcing? Because Paul said so. Shut the fuck up. Don't you fucking dare. You'll get me banned off Twitch. Life does start at my divorce. You're already late to the party, okay? No more divorce allowed. I'm allowed. I've been there. I did that. I got my batsuichi, as we call it in Japanese. I got my batsuichi. You're not allowed it. I've already hit a home run. There's no more runs. Divorced man Paul. Yes, I am. And I embrace that. So if we do this rug pull divorce, do we owe Paul a 10% finder's fee for the idea? It depends if you're successful. Sure. If you're successful, yeah. Imagine putting that on the certificate. Paul told me to. Someone probably fucking would. What? What? There was a cult marrying and divorcing for sex in Malaysia? What? Oh, is that because of the whole religion thing? Like, sex before marriage, dumb it, bad. So they did that? I like the way you said it's just cameraman Paul or Peter. You can't say Premier 2 anymore. It's just cameraman Paul or Peter. Someday I'll get the name Paul. I can't. I can't get Twitch as Paul because I guarantee that's the founder's name. It's got to be. That's fucking insane. I know, man. We all know you love him. You don't fucking shut up about him. It's all good. Dropping the rug pull divorce documentary in my investigation YouTube channel. Of course you are. Of course you are. Malaysian here, what happened? Apparently you're getting married to Shag and then divorcing after. Put on my blue glasses. Now then. Can we have some confirmation? Is this true? Are you putting the ring on the finger to put a ring on the sausage? Hmm? Only to then take the ring off the finger. That would be naughty. Don't do that. Lawyer man Paul, yes. In the style of Johnny Depp, apparently. Apparently I'm Jack Sparrow tonight. I say, Savvy. Did you do that naughty little thing that we think about? What on earth? Exactly. A ring on a sausage is called something else, Paul. Not according to T5's French laugh. It's we're not talking about Prince Albert. I'm not Malaysian. I'm not into it. You've already got the whiskey. Yes. That's not whiskey. That's brandy, by the way. Savvy. That's right. The only ring I'm getting is the movie. Exactly. Keep an eye on that TV. Maybe we'll see a hot babe come out of it. I already know that Surai, if he watches this, is going to make that happen. No. No hot babe. No hot babe. No Sadako, I'm so sad. Sadako is getting her makeup on. Unbelievable. I mean, you've never seen her face, right? You've only seen her eye and her hair. So you don't know how much makeup she has to put on. It's a lot. That skin routine doesn't help itself, you know. Spy movie Paul when? Spy Kids or Spy Uncle? Malays taking strays before GTA 6 is crazy. I know. Or is it crazy style? This would be the perfect transition to the start of a Riz game. It would. Unfortunately, we're not rizzing tonight.
crazy style.
Will someday, not today, but this month we will. I guarantee you there is a Riz game coming. What days do I have available? Let me have a look. Busy tomorrow. Busy the day after. Apparently busy 27th. Oh yeah, I am busy 27th, yeah. So, if we are gonna Riz... Hang on, none of that. Let's look this up. We're rizzing. It might be the weekend, baby. Question is, are you ready for more? More power. More desire.
Bounce on the crazy style.
More fire. More, potentially more wine. I think I'm gonna need a lot more wine. That's gonna happen most likely. Alright, I don't know what the fuck you've been eating, Dapper, but you're on fire tonight.
The Riz is not working. Ooh, wait.
Paul is gonna Riz all over the place. Shut the fuck up. It's gonna happen on the weekend, I think. It's either the weekend or Monday, the last day of the month. Because I'm busy tomorrow. There might be something happening the day after. There might be a cheeky little bit of something about what we're talking about now. But it's not going to be on my channel. But I will be there on another one. Of course, I'll let you know. But if you don't know, go on my fucking Discord. Fucking sign up. I'll let you know what's happening there. Oi, go on there now. Exclamation Discord. Fucking get on there. You'll find out all about it there. Hey, not everything needs to be on my channel, man. Some of these things should be on someone else's. I gotta help promote a friend. Nike says just do it, quite rightly so. However, that will be an adventure that my team has seen before. So we have to find a new adventure, which we will find this weekend. And I'm looking forward to that very, very much. Say that. Let's go back to this. Bit of lo-fi is good. Have I done a shout out for Sumika for Wednesday? I don't want to do a shout out. Okay, so for those that don't know, I am talking about Sumika. Sumika, in a way, if you don't know, lovely friend of mine. We did a Shaboo Shaboo the other day. Maybe we can get a shout out for our channel in the chat mods if you can. So she's new to Twitch. She's not new to streaming. She's looking to do her first stream potentially in the evening of Wednesday. And obviously I'm there to hold her hand, help her out, and make sure she knows how to riz the Korean ladies properly. She might know the language, but she doesn't know the ladies like I do. So I'm going to guide her, I'm going to help her, and that'll be on her stream. So if you haven't followed her yet, go over to Sumika in a way, and hopefully my mods can get that up. If I don't, I'll do it myself. And you make sure you follow her, because we'll be having some fun on that. And that'll be Wednesday night. If she's not busy. If she's not busy. No, Sumika in a way _ needs to be that one. Sumika in a way _ if she's not busy. You've got to understand, right? Wrong channel, Foxy. Sumika in a way _ needs to specify that. That's the one. She is an Elden Ring singer on the game Elden Ring. So she's fucking amazing. If you haven't seen her yet, go and watch my VOD with the Shaboo Shaboo after I finish this stream. It was a really fun time. You can catch up and get to find out all about her there. That stream is going to be an interesting one, but she speaks fluent Korean. She's half Korean. So I'm interested to see what her setup's like as well. So we'll be doing that on her channel on Wednesday, hopefully. But the reason I say hopefully is because she's a busy girl. She's like me. Was she on Final Fantasy 2? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know her history. I know that she does a lot of like behind the scenes work, not necessarily singing, but she did like Monster Hunter, I think, as well. Monster Hunter World. She was coordinating that as well. She's not divorced like me, no. We're both busy with our jobs. Her job, much like what I used to do with music, is like last minute you'll get a call to go and work on a project because we're both freelance, but sometimes she'll have to work until stupid o'clock in the morning. So it's not always possible to lock in schedules. So just be mindful of that, much like you are with me. I always appreciate that people know that it's hard to tie me into a schedule, and it's going to be the same with her. But hopefully we can do a Wednesday stream and it'll be fun. I'm also a busy gal. That's right. That's right. I don't know what she's going to use, Arj. I don't know. I shall see. I haven't seen her set up. Oh, here we go. Vance with the lore here. Sang for Elden Ring, Shadow of the Urn Tree, Armored Core 6, Final Fantasy Record Keeper, Bandai Namco trademark song, and more. There you go. All the stats. And she's also a fun friend. Many drinks are had and much karaoke's had, so there you go. If her setup is an iPhone, if it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. I probably have a GH5 I can lend her, actually. I'll have to look at my gear. It depends how much I can carry when I go around her house, so we'll see. I might be able to give her the same camera that Pete gets to use, but we'll see. Don't tell her that, though. Shh. Secret. Secret. That's a friendship help, because I want to help out a friend. If they're starting up on Twitch, I want to help them out and make them fucking have a good time. So if I can do that, I will. It is a fucking insane portfolio. You're right, Arj. I agree. That's like, I mean, I don't know half of those games. But yeah. A phone stream is fun, can be more dynamic. I think for IRL it can be more fun, yeah. It's a lot easier as well if you just push a button and go, yeah. Help you next? Alright, I'll think about it. Take her a nice bottle of something, you'll both need it to riz. Excuse me. I don't need a bottle to riz. Thank you very much. I choose to have a bottle to riz. I don't need a bottle to riz. Thank you very much. If she pinched one of my FX3s when she was over, we wouldn't be friends. Simika might need a matching pair of sunglasses to help riz. I don't wear sunglasses when I riz. Actually, no, that's not true. I do. It's because the women usually blind me with their beauty. Oh my god, see? I'm already rizzing. Oh, and they're not even in front of me. Isn't that amazing? Too much Volcano Nihongo version. I've done dry Riz streams before. Fuck off. I wasn't drinking for the whole start of this year. We did one Riz per month. Ban all of chat for doubting me. Yes, I agree. What is this? Paul was born with Riz. Molded by it. If I say so, sure. Just because you can't tell if I'm drunk or not doesn't mean to say I'm drunk. Don't make me pour another glass because I'm having too much fun right now. I'll do it. I swear to God. Oh, does she have, she doesn't have a Slytherin tie. In fact, I'll have to ask her actually, because she loves Harry Potter. She loves the way I say it too. She's like, that's the first time I've heard a person say it properly. What? Harry Potter. Apparently that's a thing. I'll have to ask what club she's in. We should do that quiz. We'll do it on Wednesday, before we start the Riz game. Excuse me, before we go any further, you need to do the sorting hat quiz. I don't think she'd be a Slytherin. She'd probably be a Hufflepuff. Because she likes drink. Then again, I like drink and I ended up with the Slytherin, so... I don't know, we'll see. I thought you needed an adult for that one time. I do need an adult, which is why it means I can't have alcohol, right? There you go. See? Problem solved. I can't be drinking if I need an adult. I dare you to drink another cup. Don't. Stop it, Paul. What? Stop it. Don't promise a good time. It's the British accent. Or it's just... Can't it be just because I say it in a sexy way? As Paul? Why does it have to be my accent that allows it to be that way, huh? Now do it how an Essex person would say it. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. That would be Essex. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. We don't pronounce our H's. Harry Potter. 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 Harry. Don't waste the ice cube, Paul. Don't you know the ice caps are melting? Are you kidding me? That's like, look how much ice is left. How many more drinks would that serve? I mean, there's only one way to find out, surely. The last one. Even when you said H, you managed to avoid pronouncing the H. Did I really? Put it back in the freezer. The ice? Fuck off. That's not the Death Star. That's not a Death Star anymore. That's like... It's like a shit cricket ball. Honestly, when an Englishman curses, it sounds classy. It's beautiful. Yeah, I wish Twitch felt the same way. Harry Potter. Another cuppa. Chat is the Emperor and Paul is Anakin. I hate that makes sense, Vance. I fucking hate that that makes sense.
Do it. Do it. Execute order, Denki Bran.
You're a drunkard. I'm not a drunkard. How dare you? You know what? Just because you said that sugar shit, I'm not going to have one. Fuck you. I will not allow this slander. I'll have one at a time. No, I'm not going to. Still some left anyway. We can't use the calorie word, Chicken Brave. That word is the calorie word. We call that a calorie here. Yeah, you can try and use it a bunch. You're going to eventually get banned by Twitch, not me, for using a word that isn't allowed. YouTube doesn't like that word, so that's why we call it a calorie. So say the word calorie instead of that word, and it will come through fine. That's a little in-joke that we have. Oh my god, he said the calorie. He said a calorie. That's our little... There you go. That's our little in-house joke that we have. Dang, I hope that worked on that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, yeah. What a weird word to ban. Not really. Americans are very, very touchy-feely about that word, and YouTube is very much so American. The word yeah, I can't say that out loud, I don't think. That calorie drop one of the other streams.
Yeah!
Lisa?
Good morning, Paul and chat.
Morning, how you doing, Lisa? We've been waiting for the last 2 hours for you. I was like, is she going to wake up or not? Couldn't believe it. But thank you so much for resubbing for 12 months, you absolute legend. Slang for cigarette isn't... Oh, Taz, don't get me started. Even I've used that word, and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to entertain that, Optimus, because we all know what you're about to do. And you ain't funny. Is there a list you can show on stream of what you can't say? I don't think so. Pete's reaction to that word in the chippy was hilarious. He kept fucking saying it. Personally use the calorie word a lot, but it doesn't take much effort to not use it if it means not getting hurt. Yeah. Even the food name gets called. Yeah. I know I got you, Optimus. Be careful. Didn't the cigarette one get British Emma banned for a while? Did it really? Didn't know that. Oh, no, it did. You're right. Yes, it did. VIP Emma Thompson, yeah. Use the, it starts with an F. I'm sure everyone knows it for cigarettes in England. And it's such a shame that a slur could do that. Yes, French Emma did bait her and I told her off for it. Yeah, this is what amazes me. Like, I don't know this platform. I've not been told what it is. But apparently, you guys might know this because, like, you're probably more well-versed than me when it comes to streams. There are some platforms people stream on that they can't even show a bottle of alcohol behind them or it gets banned. They use one swear word, stream gets cut off. And it's not even a case of, like, you would think, oh, maybe like, you know, oh, the person's being protective or something. No, this is AI. AI finds things, says that's bad, go away. That's bad, go. I'm like, are you kidding me? The word have was getting banned? What the Like, I couldn't believe it when I heard these things. I only know Twitch and YouTube. These are the only platforms I know for streaming. But apparently there's a whole world out there of ones far bigger and apparently far more profitable I didn't even know about. The whole world of different platforms for streaming. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy where I am. Twitch is fun. I enjoy it. And everyone I know from here is great. So I'm fine being here. Only feet, maybe. But to think that, can you imagine? How the fuck do you even walk outside on those streams? How do you do IRL? You'd walk out, you'd see one advertisement say ban. How? I was shooketh when I heard these things. I won't say who from, although she already said it herself. So I don't need to say who. But I couldn't believe it when I heard these things. I've had words in my language that got banned in games because apparently it was a slur. Yeah, that's what sucks. Because as we spoke about earlier, the word for cigarette in the UK, the slang for it, it's a very, very negative term for a certain community. I don't even know if I can say the fucking word of what community it's for. I might get banned for saying that. So it sucks. A guy says, damn it, walking past and you're banned. That's insane. Well, as Shakespeare said, these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. If swearing would stop my stream, it'd end within the first 2 minutes. Right? Are you fucking kidding me? I've sworn. I've used the calorie word. I've drunk. I've played Riz games. I've shown ice cubes with questionable shapes. I'd be fucked. I wouldn't last 10 seconds on that fucking platform. There's a Korean word that's very hard to use outside of Korea. Oh, yeah, no, I know the one. I can't remember if it means you or me, though. It means you or me, right? Is it you? Does it mean you? Just say what it means, not what it is. I've shown you my socks, exactly. I've given you the Quentin Tarantino tour of my feet. It means you, okay. Yeah, if you look up the word you in Korean, and the fact they use it all the time in songs, quite a community of people that must have loved that when it first came to America. Huh? Huh? Swearing is normal, everyone swears, especially the Dutch and English. We even swear with sickness. I mean, imagine the Australians, right? Am I right, Australians in chat? You know who you are, don't lie. I just don't sing Korean songs here, bruh. But Korean songs are so good. Especially the ballads, they're so powerful. You remember a funny story of that in high school? A very different cover of She Loves You. Yeah. The word for that one in Mandarin is also a big no-no. I'm not going to look it up on camera. That one in Mandarin. Hi. Same as Korean, right? Pretty much the same as Korean. Didn't Psy get cancelled because people thought it was... Really? He got cancelled because people thought he was saying that? That's fucking... He's literally... Oh, then again, maybe he put some English in his songs, so there might be... Only if you have a certain accent. I don't live stream in the YouTube streets because I curse like a sailor. I love that phrase, curse like a sailor. They must have cursed so much that everyone knows that phrase. Big difference between swearing and slurs nowadays. True. It gets awkward when people ask me where I'm originally from because it's a bad word in America. Oh, really? So saying I like cake would get you banned if said... What? Really? Hang on. Is that bannable, a Korean phrase? I like cake in Korean is... I don't hear the bad word. Don't they have a funny way of saying cake? What's the there's a certain letter that they pronounce differently in Korean. You're right, we do need Sumika Sensei for Korean lessons. So I would suggest that you hold off write these questions down. You can ask them when she's on stream next. And you can just bombard her with Korean questions. I'm sure she would love to answer them all. But don't bombard her too much, okay? The biggest issue with Sumika, she wants to answer everyone's questions. I'm like, you can't do that. It's not possible. Because she'll pause the chat and you'll be a fucking mile high and she'll never get to the question at the bottom until 9 hours later. So be careful how much you ask. F is a P. I would suggest no one gets Sumik. Yes, please don't get her banned, please. That wouldn't go down well. How was my trip? Welsh trip with Connor and P? It was lovely, Coco. Apart from losing the drone, everything else was wonderful. We did a recap of it. If you haven't seen it, and you like YouTube, if you go !VODs, if you look up that channel, I did a stream. I can't remember what it was called now, but there is there's a picture of it, and we actually reviewed it every day. You can go and watch that. I love her for it. She is so earnest. She's great. Brits and Aussies should form a language alliance to normalize our lexicon. True. KG, DT, Vance, I don't understand these words. Stop speaking Hebrew. What? Are you still dreaming about that lamb? Fuck yeah. I love that lamb. That lamb, I told you, and I mean it, that lamb was the best meal I've ever had in my life. I grew up with people asking my parents if I was half Persian, and that sucked enough. Really? I mean, I grew up with people thinking I was Casper the Ghost because I was so white as a kid, so it all works in mysterious ways, but somehow we grow, we get stronger, and we don't let those stupid idiots bring us down. Isn't that right, Suffolk, right? We get stronger from it. They're not fucking worth it, right? They're literally not worth it. America has gone too far with their silly swear words and being offended. What do they say? What's that phrase? Hard times make hard men or something. Hard people. Weak times make weak people or something like that. Which country did you think was better, Wales or Scotland? That's a tough question. Reason that's a tough question, because Scotland introduced me to stone-baked oven pizza. Admittedly, they didn't invent it. It's the first time I had it. But I did have lamb in Wales. Wales or Scotland? I was going to say Wales doesn't have whiskey like Scotland does, but it does. There's whiskey, they've got the lamb, they've got amazing castles. Scotland has more people to riz. Really? Is that so, you say, huh? Admittedly, there was a lot of empty fields for Wales. Wales has evil trees, though. What does that mean? Minus points for Iron Brew. True. We have a poll going, by the way, right now. This is not me. This is the mods deciding Wales or Scotland. I think we'll soon figure out how many of my viewers are from Scotland compared to Wales. I find it very hard to believe that Scotland is winning by that much. This is important. Thank you, Chicken Brave. The trees took my drone down in Wales. Factually true. Technically speaking, they gobbled it up, and that's not good. We've got some... Why don't we... You know what? Fuck it. There's some new people here. We've got to do some votes. Oh, no. It's not vote. It's start, right? Start. We haven't done this in a while. What? There we go. I forgot we took out the dragon. Exclamation Wales or exclamation Island? I am half Irish. Fatal is here, by the way. It doesn't have his keyboard attached. Good. So it's a fair fight, finally. With no Fatal spamming, we can decide the winner very easily here. Who's going to win? You can also vote more than once, by the way. You don't have to vote. Yeah, look, see, look, they're already spamming it. You can vote more than once. Oh, wow, fuck me. What the fuck off? Oi, Wales ain't that good. Are you fucking kidding me? Oi, what's wrong with the Irish? I think you're just biased because there's a legend Welshman on Twitch. And that's not fair. Even the pig was like... We're doing some real questions now.
3, 2,
Think about it.
the fight.
I mean, I don't know why you would want to get rid of that cute kitty's eyes. Beautiful cat eyes. This is probably the funniest poll because it keeps going back and forth every time I do this. Sometimes the cat wins, sometimes the dog wins. That's pretty fucking close, not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking close. Dog won. Barely. Barely. It only lets us vote once every 30 seconds. Oh, woe is me. I think you'll survive, don't worry. That's not true, though, because Fatal fucking spams it when he does it. Alright, we'll keep it going. We've got 5 of these. I'd like to know my audience. This one's pretty hard. Not gonna lie.
3, 2, 1.
Bone in or
The
boneless?
fight.
Pick your choice of chicken. I've tried to embrace bone-in lately, but I still prefer boneless. Oh my god, Fatal literally went to his fucking keyboard. This is literally just a fight against Fatal now. Okay. Alright, calm down. Stop. Stop. You can stop now, Fatal. It's not even a mod advantage, it's just fucking... Okay. And that's insane. I mean, I don't know anyone that can spam that much. What was that? Was that number 3? Or to 4? Can we go Vital versus everyone? Oh, oh. Now I get to see who my audience is. Cake or calves? I probably do need to do a Fatal versus chat. You're right, Min. I should make one that's Fatal versus chat. Like Fatal or chat. I mean, obviously this is biased because this man streams on this platform. This man does not, but this man makes amazing documentaries and was the reason that I started filming. Remember? He found me and I got to film for him because of him. Think about it. Without him, you wouldn't have this gift, by the way. Just saying. Because he hired me for this shoot. One of these men didn't guest stream with Paul, the other did. Exactly. Exactly. I've not had a raid. I've not had a shout out. Chris, God bless him. He's always there for me. His ego is big enough. Hey. You can't say that. He's been very sweet to me. He came on my streams twice. If you haven't seen that, again on the VOD channel. I've had Chris on as a guest twice. He's been in my chat a bunch of times as well. He's been very sweet to me. Last one. Oh, tea or coffee? Oh. This is tough. It depends, because a lot of people it's morning. So coffee's going to win probably, because it's morning in America. Oh shit, someone's going to town on the tea. Okay, this feels like a fight. Okay, Fatale's going for coffee. So coffee's going to win. Fatale's choosing coffee. I might have to see if there's a way to me to turn Fatale off during these fights. Because otherwise she's just going to win every time. And I know Cat's not going to be happy with you, Fatale, because Cat will always pick. So you've upset Cat there. Just saying. And by the looks of it, Soup as well. Not that I want to like pit my mods against each other, but how does he do that with the 30-second message? I don't know. You have to ask Fatale. Maybe because it's a mod? I don't know. What's happened in Twitch chat? DDoS? Mod DOS, I guess? My mod is going to town because he's overexcited about answering these questions. But with that said, that was a fun round. I am going to go to bed because I think I am streaming early tomorrow. Let me have a look. Oh, hang on. Oh. I take it back. I'm not going anywhere. I've got one more in me. I got one more in me. The ice is still here. And a certain someone said they want to start later tomorrow. Which means that I can stay up. I was worried. Oh, this ice cube makes it hard for me to measure. Shit. Ooh, don't like that. I'm not getting milk. Look, mate, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. You'll see me IRL tomorrow. I'm IRL tomorrow. I'll be out. Get to see Japan tomorrow. Am I surprised this person wanted to start later? No, I'm not, Vance. I'm not. What can I say? Apparently they're out walking now to get the steps in, so that says a lot. Measure who needs a measure. I do. I need them. I don't want it too watered down, but there we go. There's one more. Only because it looks like I'm starting later. So I tell you what I might do tomorrow. One. Yes, one. One. Do I need an emote that says one? I think I need an emote that says one now, right? The amount of times we've done this. I might start earlier and go for a little walk and then meet our guest that no one knows who it is, because how could they possibly know, because it's not obvious who it is. I might start a little earlier just for fun, grab a coffee and then meet the person and then go about doing stuff in the day. We'll see. But it won't be like late. I would say probably the earliest I would go is 12. So think about 12 p.m. Japan time. So in around 11 hours time. You aren't mind readers, of course you don't know. Sure. Of course you don't know. Of course you don't know. Yeah. Who could it possibly fucking be? Sure, Rice. Yeah, it's going to be Sam. I'm streaming with Sam tomorrow, and that's why he's now in the chat with his rabbits. I will prepare for 1 a.m. You don't have to prepare. I don't want you to get sick. Look, this is what the VOD channel is for, okay? I know you want to be there live in the moment, but I don't want you getting sick or having a bad health issue. So please, 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 please watch the VOD. I want you to get a good night's sleep. You're going to practice your surprise Pikachu face. You should. I won't be able to see it unless there's a surprise. Oh, is there a surprise Pikachu face on Better TTV? Hang on. I wonder if I can add that into my chat. Log in. Yep, that's me. I've already got 50. Shit. I've already got 50 fucking better TTV. What's the other one? 7 TTV. Is it 7 TV? Better one, right? Do I have it already? Where the fuck are you getting that phone? Is that from me? Oh, I've already got it. There you go. I've got it already. Pika, oh my god, there you go. There you go, Vance. You can use that one. Pika OMG. It shows up. It doesn't show up here. It will show up in chat. That's only via PC, right? Yeah, it's only. It's not. It won't show up over here, but it will show up in the chat on Twitch. You always check stream via phone. Can you not see it on your phone? Or maybe because you need to have better TTV and stuff installed. Need 7 TV. Mate, like, so many people, if you're new here, I was new. I didn't know about better TTV, 7 TV, all these random other services that you can get to get different emotes and stuff. I didn't know about all this when I started. It took me 13 months. There are chat apps that support 7 TV emotes. Probably Android, yeah. Oh, stand with the law. It does not. Forgot the app name. Paul also didn't know about. I know all about that now, Cyclone. And I also know how to ban you. There's literally a circle with a line right next to your name. It's literally not even this finger, not even this finger, not this finger. It's this finger right here. I could push this and Thanos you on my channel. In the great wise words of Natsuki, be careful. You did not get me. Frosty is not very battery draining. It might be, you never know. No. We don't say go fuck yourself. We just say be careful. And we don't have to say go fuck yourself. We just poof, flick, bye-bye. Easy. One day Paul will ban half of the viewers. Well, that's when you do things like the unban request, right? No. I'll just stop streaming for a month. How'd you like that? I'll get my most gifted subs in a month. All the numbers will be pumped up. There'll be so many people waiting with all the ads that they don't have to watch. And I'll just say, alright, I'm out. That'll be my greatest fuck you. Can we pre-submit our unban request? I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. I don't even, you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
Legend, man! Rock and roll!
Go Geek. Thank you so much for the tip. You're a legend. What was I gonna say? I remembered.
Legend, man! Rock and roll!
I was gonna say Min. Thank you again to 10 as well. You're both fucking absolute legends in the channel. We love you. Thank you so much. I was gonna say, if you're banned on my channel, I don't know where the unban request is on my Twitch menu. So be careful. Because if you get banned, I don't know how to unban you. So, and I'm not even joking. So seriously, be careful with what you wish for. Because it might come true, but I don't think you're going to like the outcome.
It's blocked from the other side.
The other side being right here, baby. It's unbanned from this side. And if I don't know where it is, you ain't getting through. I'm just saying it out loud. I'm just saying, so you know. Just so you know. I am the captain now. I've got the Johnny Depp glasses. I can guide you through unban. A few times I've accidentally got people. I'm a pro at, oh fuck, unban now. No. No, I don't think I will.
Filthy little mudblood.
Yeah, I agree, Malfoy. I agree, Malfoy. About sending a message. And the message is, don't fuck with someone that doesn't know what he's doing. Okay? You don't want to mess with someone that doesn't know what he's doing. Because I push buttons and I don't know where they're going to be. And if I'm capable of doing that, I'm capable of fucking up an unban. Okay? I might push a button that gets you banned off of the entire site. I'm not even joking. You can copy paste all you want, Danny, but I'm not copy pasting.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
That's right, I am. Thank you, Morpheus. Fire all you want, baby. Doesn't mean shit. If you're banned, you're banned. Fucking, I'm mixing two songs up. Why not? And then you know what you'll be like? You'll be like this. Hang on. This is what you're gonna be. If this happens.
Sausages.
What can I do? I can't watch Paul anymore. Because I'm banned. Actually, no, you probably could watch me still, but I can't comment.
Bounce on it crazy
I can't tell
style.
him to bounce on it crazy style. I can't send these nuts.
Mate, bosh!
Oh, woe is me. What is my life without a cheeky D's nuts to cameraman Paul?
See what's in!
Oh, no. It's so sad.
Brother,
What a horrible world we live in. And then you'll have to live with me going, all right, guys, how's it going? We fucking got rid of the calories.
That was
Let's go.
very stupid.
All right. Happy days.
Sausages.
We're going to drink our Denki Bran. We're not going to give a shit. We're going to have a lovely time. See? No issues at all. That's exactly how we're going to behave. And you're going to be sat in the corner with your little... shaking off those calories. Exactly. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. Make no mistake. I'm just saying now. Get banned. I don't know where the unban is. And I'm not even joking. Literally mean that. So be careful. Calorie deficit. Timeouts all for Gamba. Yep, we do Gamba when we do Be Right Back. In the rules, we don't do Gamba unless we'll be right back. The reason that is purely because otherwise everyone would fucking spam Gamba when we're trying to talk. So that's why we don't do it. You'll be thrown into limbo. Exactly. Paul's ban hammer only swings one way. Yes. Technically, it's a stamp, but yeah. The power of the band in the palm of your hand. It's not even a hand. I already told you, Rice. It's not even a hand. It's a pinky. Right? So much so the camera actually focused on my pinky. It's this right here. This. The power is here. Not the hand. The pinky. Pinky band. Dapper better not be on fucking fire today. What's Dapper saying now? Fucking did it again, you shithead. Okay. Don't follow what Lord Cube does. It may be a trap. This is true. I can confirm this. 100% this is true. Kung Fu Panda. Yes. Oh, I can quote this. Skadoosh. I can quote that. Great film. Great film. It's a good soundtrack too, by the way. Maybe that's what we should call a band now then. A skadoosh. How the fuck do you how do you spell that? Is it skadoosh? Skadoosh? Skadoosh. Alright, yeah, that's the word. That's gonna be our word. Yeah, skadoosham. Clark, be careful. You don't want to get skadooshed. Oh, that feels good. That feels like another community word that we've just made. Skadooshed. Don't get skadooshed. I like it. I like it when we make new slang for the community. It's good. We've got calories, skadooshed. I'm not going to say the others because, yeah. Skedaddle before you get skadooshed. Exactly. It sounds good as well. It does, right? Thanos, that's another word. That's usually about me. That's my content. I get Thanos. That's less about you, more about me, as Pete would say. Less of you, more of me. We do not get bounced on. Don't say that. There's no ice cubes here. Skadoosh dude who plays too much madness in the special. Skadooshed. Unskadoosh requests. I still need to find the unbanned requests before I find those special ones. I'll find them eventually though, I swear. Promise. I could do a pinky promise, but the problem is if I do a pinky promise, the skadoosh is going to come down and ruin that for you. Sorry. Hiccup? What the fuck? Why are we saying it 3 times? I'm confused about where this conversation's going. Anyway, my point was, between my legs, and that tomorrow I will probably stream a little bit earlier before we meet our guest, if I can. Which means that I'll probably... Oh, that was a bottom joke. You don't know bottom? You don't know bottom? Oh. You've never seen the TV comedy series Bottom? Fuck's sake. There's a live show where he's like, oh, I see your point. And he says, why is it showing? Oh, I see your point. Why is it showing? Oh, no, I see a point. Oh, why is it showing? Oh, no, I see your point. Oh, why is it showing? Oh, no, oh, why? I see your point. Why is it showing? They keep going back and forth with each other. You know what I mean? You don't know that? Oh, yeah. British comedy, I guess, yeah. The finest of British comedies. Literally called Bottom. Got Drop Dead Fred, actor. Probably know him, maybe. Winona Ryder, very famous film. You've never heard of the show Bottom? It's up there with the young ones. The finest British comedy is still Mr. Bean. Objective, but I do like Mr. Bean. Peep Show is up there. Hell yeah. You do remember Drop Dead Fred, so the main guy from that Rick Mail. Like some of his biggest things was the young ones and a show called Bottom. A lot of it was all physical comedy related, but he had live shows and they weren't afraid to make sexual jokes. Blackadder, classic. Love a bit of Blackadder. Wallace and Gromit too. I don't think Wallace and Gromit could make jokes like that though. Red Dwarf was amazing. I wore out my VHS tapes. Red Dwarf, man. The clip for the pronunciation of H where he got shot is forever in my... H! Yeah. It's a bit too raunchy for you, fair enough. It Crowd, that was big too. Rick Mail, yeah. I couldn't remember his first name. Aid Edmondson, that's it. The ending of Blackadder. Was there an... Hang on a minute. I've got Blackadder, like the complete series. I can't remember the ending. What era was he in for the ending? Weren't Ant and Dec very popular in England? Yes. They were from Biker Grove, if I remember correctly, which was an old like sitcom, I think. Was that a sitcom, Biker Grove? Grange Hill? And then they became MCs for a TV show that was basically American Idol. They got big on that. And then lately, I think the last thing they did that was big was probably I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And that's what they did. Are You Being Served? Hello, hello, mate. I fucking loved them growing up. My parents loved them as well. Which era from Blackadder did you like? That's tough. That's tough. I did like the OG first season, to be fair. After, obviously I wasn't alive when it came out, I don't think, or I was too young to watch it. I didn't mind the World War one, that was pretty funny. Biker Grove based up north, teen drama. It was, right? Yeah. Teen drama, that's what you call it, a teen drama. The Benny Hill Show. What? Hang on. I've got a certain TV show. Let me have a look. I've got Alan Partridge. By the way, if anyone loves British humour, I fucking love Alan Partridge. I quote him all the time. No one fucking gets it. I think Connor would love him. Chris loves him. So if you ever want to quote something to Chris, Alan Partridge is up there. I think Connor would love him, but I don't think he has the capacity or the time to want to learn Alan Partridge. Black Books was big. I've got Blackadder, Bottom, Brass Eye, Breaking Bad, Count Duckula. I'm looking through my iTunes library. Dad's Army, I've got the whole series. Death Note, The Detectives was really funny. Father Ted, 40 Towers, Futurama, I'm Alan Partridge, The League of Gentlemen. The League of Gentlemen was big when I was growing up. Louis Theroux's Weird Weekends, which ironically is how I learned a lot about filming, documentary style. Obviously Mr. Bean, Only Fools and Horses. I used to listen to Only Fools and Horses whenever I worked out. Red Dwarf, fucking love it. Rocco's Modern Life. Some mothers do have them. I used to love that growing up. And the lead guy from that was the original singer for the musical Phantom of the Opera, which is fucking insane. Space Adventure Cobra. This time with Alan Partridge and the two Ronnies. Now, the reason I speed ran that is because I know that there's a lot of people in chat that are going to know all the ones I'm saying. I just Monty Python as well, yeah. The In-Betweeners, I don't have it on iTunes. I did watch it, but it wasn't really my time. I think it was slightly after. What was the one where they had superpowers? They was in a school. It was a British comedy-ish. The Mighty Bush, yeah. I keep wanting that, but it's so expensive to buy. What you got to kill a roo? Got to do. Remember that one? 8 out of 10 cat. Oh, that rings a bell. I don't remember it though. EastEnders, bruh. I never got into that show or Coronation Street, but where I was, McCarg. Was her name Sophie something? Okay, this is a weird story. So one of the actresses from that show came on to me so strongly, I had to hide from her. It was at a party around a mate's house, and I remember that very, very clearly. I was young, I was shy, and I was like, okay, I can't handle this kind of I want you, and I had to hide from it. It was an actress from that show. I'm not name dropping. I can't. I said Sophie, but I don't think that was her name. It was some other name. Blonde hair, I think. But yeah, I was like, fucking hell. Damn you, young shy Paul. I know, right? But I mean, it's for the best. Is it a real story? I've got no reason to fucking lie, mate. It's not like I'm trying to get clout from you, for fuck's sake. But I just remember it because I used to go to drama school. I told you, I've said this law before, okay? For those that don't know, I was very, very shy as a kid. The way that my mum tried to get me out of my shyness was by taking me to drama school. And obviously, when you're in drama school, you meet up with a lot of friends. This is how I know about the Paul Ballard that's not me, that's now in jail. Because I have a friend that used to be on a TV show with him. Her name was Lucinda Rhodes Flaherty, her name. And she was in a show called Cave Girl. She was a really, really close friend of mine. And she would invite me to parties. Nothing, we were just friends. But from her, I met a lot of casts from TV shows and stuff. Could have been worse. You could have took your shoes off and laid next to her while she's in her birthday suit. I don't even want to know what that means. To be fair, anybody coming on that strong at a party is probably not too much to do with. It fucking was. It fucking was. I was like, bruh, what is this? She's like infatuated. I was like, you don't even know me. What's my surname? She went all out. I was like, damn. Which movie were you a background character in again? Oh, that was About a Boy. Hugh Grant. About a Boy. Someone will find it eventually. There is literally a close-up of me in that film. Blonde hair, EastEnders, Barbara Windsor. Fuck yeah. I was raised on Carry On. I would in a heartbeat. She was amazing. What is that show with the young James Corden? Oh, shit. I know the one you mean, but I didn't enjoy it growing up. But I know the one you mean. Something about chips or something? No, what's the one with two guys and a packet of chips or something? That was one. That was big. It wasn't that one, but it was around the same era. Maybe she's attracted to all the Ballards. Maybe she thought I was a doctor. Gavin and Stacey, that's the one. Thank you. What's the other one I'm thinking of? The two guys in a packet of chips or something. What's it called? Something in a packet of chips. I noticed it was a packet of chips, right? What was the name of that show? Two pints of lager and a packet of chips. Thank you, Skull. That was it. I used to enjoy that show. That was funny. I like that growing up. Only Fools and Horses is, yeah, we spoke about that. I've loved every episode of that. I loved up until after the first Christmas special where they find the watch and it's like, we're millionaires. And then they sort of milked it too much. But you can't really watch it now, Orange, because a lot of the show is like, Del Boy, he's not a racist, but some of the things he says, some of the things you're like, oh, that's a little bit. Yeah. Sign of the times, as they say. He was in 2 Doctor Who episodes. Was he really? One Foot in the Grave was a classic. Yeah, we had that growing up. Coupling. What's the one that had a show that I never got into it, but my ex-girlfriend used to love it. The one where there's like werewolves and vampires, but it's like a TV show in the UK. There's a whole bunch of them. Inhumans, is it? Something like that. My ex used to like it, and I was like, yeah, sure. Maybe it was Being Human. It might be that. 40 Towers didn't try to hide it. Well, 40 Towers like embraced it because you knew you weren't supposed to like Basil. Basil Fawlty being John Cleese's character. You're not supposed to like him, so that's probably why they could get away with it. Whereas Del Boy, you're supposed to like him. Only Fools and Horses. So if he acts that way, they're like, I'm supposed to like you, the main character, but you're a... Yeah. Being Human. I think it must be Being Human then. The British one was good. The Canadian... There was a Canadian version? Everyone loves Maurice Moss. What We Do in the Shadows, classic. That's good too. That's the vampires though. But it's not that one. I think it is Being Human. It had werewolves and stuff too. Before watching Connor and Nathan, Gavin and Stacey was legitimately the most exposure to Wales we ever got around here. Really? Fucking hell. I love how you say around here as though you're not from Texas. Because clearly you are. It's in your name, right? Right, Texas? You're clearly from Texas, right? Right? You wouldn't lie, right? Extra was a good show. It was. I keep meaning to buy that actually. I need to watch that again. I always love the Ian McKellen version episode on that where he's like, the way I do it, how did you become Gandalf? He's like, the way I did it was, I was in the scene and I saw a thing and I thought, what would it be like if I was a wizard? And then I spoke like a wizard and then I was a wizard. So I became a wizard. And that's how you act. Oh, okay. Very well acted as well. No joking. There was a Canadian made of the US version of Being... Wow, really? My favorite classic British show is Spaced, bruh. Shaun of the Dead is the GOAT. Everyone says they like some of the other film. What's the other one? Not Shaun of the Dead. What's the one with the police? Because I often mention The Greater Good. I say that all the time. The Greater Good. What's that one? Hot Fuzz. Thank you, Skull. I often quote from that. I keep forgetting the name, but I quote from that a lot. Hot Fuzz and The World's End is apparently really good, but I need to watch it again because I was like, that was alright. I need to watch it again, but Shaun of the Dead, I remember watching that in the cinema and thinking, how the fuck was someone able to literally coin the phrase? I think, who was it? Graham Norton said he coined the phrase. He fucking didn't. This was fucking the guys. The romzom.com. A romantic zombie movie that's a comedy. The romzom.com. Like, I don't know how they managed to do that. The Cornetto, Cornetto trilogy. I don't know how they managed to make that film so perfect. And also, we still quote from that film, by the way, a lot. Chris, Ian and I, specifically, is like when something goes wrong on set, or something happens that fucks up a shot or something, we instinctively all say "cock it." We literally say that out loud. And for the life of me, I was like, "Where's that from?" Because we all say it, and it's the fucking bit in Shaun of the Dead when he's trying to shoot things with a shotgun and it doesn't work. And you see his mate in the back, he goes, "Cock it!" and he shoots them. So we literally use that when something goes wrong. Cock it! So the film lives on through the Abroad in Japan universe. I'm not even lying about this, by the way. We do use that a lot. Shaun of the Dead. Spent a whole year writing Hot Fuzz? Really? Fuck yeah. No. Oh, that's insane. Timothy Dalton in that is insane. Yeah, that the bit at the end when he gets the... Well, I won't mention no spoilers. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's good. It is hard to beat World's End. You're right. Yarp. Narp. Yarp. You love it. You've heard cock it. Yeah. You would have heard cock it. All I'm getting from this is I need to watch more British shows. Oh, mint. Yeah, you need to watch Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. 100%. They're amazing. Yarp. You say cock it too, right? It's a classic. It's a good line. Cock it. What's the other one? Hot Fuzz. We often quote it weirdly instinctively. It's whenever someone calls our name, we'll say, "Hello there." We often say that quote. It's such a throwaway line, but it's when can't remember his character's name, but basically Shaun of the Dead, Sean, Simon, he's addressing his ex-girlfriend at a scene of a crime, and he's like, "You're sleeping with him," and she's like, "Actually, no, I'm not. I'm sleeping with that guy in the back." And the guy goes, "Hello there." It's such a throwaway fucking line, but for some reason we all use it. Me, Ian, again, I think, maybe not Chris, me and Ian use it a lot. "Hello there." We always use that line. It's so weird how sometimes just lines on quotes stick from movies. In terms of British comedies, watch Space, Brass Eye. Yeah, I agree with Skull, by the way. Skull has got the lowdown on that shit. Brass Eye's a little bit hard to find now, though. In the UK, you can only buy Brass Eye Series 1. You can't even get 2. It's insane to me. Also, you should watch Louis Theroux Weird Weekend. Louis Theroux's Weird Weekends is just so fucking amazing. The guy that does documentary style stuff on the most random things. Sometimes people say I sound like him because when I used to do the Crane Game videos, we haven't done them in a while, but I'm as inquisitive as he is about interviewing the subject I'm filming. And he does the same thing. But he's done like wrestling for a day. He's done like working in the porn industry for a day. He's done working in telesales for a day. And it's just basically, he's done working in, well, not working, but interviewing or watching or documenting, I should say, documenting people that work in the dating industry in Thailand for a day. And it's super interesting because he can get people to say things that you wouldn't expect them to say just because he just doesn't come across as someone that would do anything that would be offensive or weird. Yeah, he does a really good documentaries. They're really good. And it was those documentaries, by the way, I've said this before on a stream, but he showed me like how important B-roll is. So he'd be walking down the street interviewing a guy that was like telling people about the dream of being in Thailand and finding the girl. And then halfway through that conversation where the cameraman's walking with them, it would just suddenly show their feet walking. I'm like, that's a weird fucking shot to make. But now I understood the context afterwards. It's like, obviously they're cutting up the dialogue. But the way they cut up the dialogue, so obviously something was said in the sentence that they don't want to keep or something. They just cut away to feet and they can chop up the sentences and stuff and then come back to their faces. That was really interesting to me. Green Wing was good too, you're right. Even though it's American Workaholics, it's great. It's true, it is good. Ali G. I don't know if you can watch Ali G anymore. I don't know if he stands the test of time, does he? Isn't he a bit sort of cringe now, considering the political correctness of the world? Although I did mention recently when Connor was wearing something, he looked like Ali G, because that's what someone in chat said to me. I'm not sure how many people got that reference, but I know that in chat, a lot of people were like, "Oh, no." I was like, what? It's funny. I think people in chat weren't too happy with it. When people find out he's Borat, yeah. Was Borat indeed. The Travel Man. Problem, yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to get Chris to do that kind of stuff. The problem with traveling is that it's hard to get permits and visas to go traveling because technically it's for work. Again, which is why I'm not filming Connor in America. Getting visas and paying to fly me over there when you can just get someone to hire when you're there. It gets very hard. AI Richard Ailday, yeah. I'd love Chris, yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see. Maybe he could. They pay so much for all that lab work, probably. Anyway, look, we're out. The Ice Cube is nearly done. And I actually do need to go to bed because it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I want to be up and out. I want to be out at 12ish, I think. So, what a lovely stream it's been. I told you it wasn't going to be a long one, and I feel sorry for that. I know you guys watching on YouTube are like, oh my God, He's only doing 3-hour streams and 4-hour streams. I'm sorry. Normally when I'm gaming, I do more streams. If I wasn't doing something tomorrow, I would stay up and just say fuck it. But you know what? It means I'm coming back tomorrow. You're going to get more of me. Can't get enough of me, eh? What I might do tomorrow is see if I can record into the camera as well. I might do a 60 frames per second stream, but with a 30 frames per second camera, which is what I used to do, by the way, for the Asakusa, but it meant that I could then record in camera so that the quality on the YouTube VOD will be higher than the stream. Because I've noticed sometimes when I do IRL on that 60 frames, sometimes the lip sync can go out, and then if the stream dies, we're kind of fucked. Whereas if I can record internally, it means that 1, I can grade the footage, and 2, the YouTube VOD can have more fun with it. So we'll see. And then if there's any dropouts, it won't show on the VOD. So we'll see what I can do for that for you guys. It'll be fun. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. Connor will be okay. Los Angeles is only bad. Yeah, it's true. It was a fun stream. But you'll see me again in fucking, what, 11 hours time? Hopefully. Depending on how long it takes me to get to sleep. I will be back. Do not worry. We'll have some more fun with a special guest tomorrow. You don't know who they are. Don't lie. No one knows who they are. It's impossible to know because, yeah. You don't need to know who they are. Shut up. Stay hydrated, Paul. I will. Don't worry. I'll have at least 2 pints of water before bed. See, I said 2, not 1. So that means it's going to be 2. Let's see who's online. Who do we have? Oh my god, Rob is still up. Fuck me. No, we haven't raided Cajo. I have not seen Cajo in fucking ages, by the way. We've got to raid Cajo and say hi. Let's send Cajo some love. She's looking so slim. Fucking hell, she's looking amazing. God damn. Girls out here fucking showing us all up. Alright, I will see you guys in 11 hours. She's working so hard. She is working hard, so send her some love. Be kind. And I will see you later. Thank you for hanging out with me. Say ciao for now. I'll see you soon. Bye guys. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.